Howdy, everyone. It's Thursday. You know what that means? It's time for a stream. Usually, except the times I don't stream. Like last week and most of March. But hello, how's it going? Hope everyone's well today. Just finished watching my Jeopardy one. Hell yeah. Yeah, I pulled that one out my ass. That was a lot of fun. If you haven't seen, go on like the link somewhere on my channel if you go to like the whatever it's called, the collaboration section. I was in another Jeopardy game. Myself, Crack Ducky into battle, and Chaotic Voices. First stream ever? Hello, welcome in. Doing maths homework. Nobody likes maths homework. I was the first to submit a picture on Discord, but Wi-Fi betrayed and message failed to send. That was probably as punishment for your horrific drawing, to be honest. 2D Portal Candles well. Yes, I was also last week on last Friday actually. I was on the Battle Barn. It was a lot of fun. First time I've been on like a live stream, like playing a game live. I lost, obviously. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time. I'll be back there at some point, I'm sure. And today we'll do partnerships, and tomorrow there'll be a video. Hopefully, I need to do more. It's just a little bit behind. I'm a bit like still behind on video stuff. Like even though I'm doing one every 2 weeks, I'm still falling behind because of just other stuff. And I think the next one's gonna be no different because I also have a tournament not this weekend after. And I've got a lot of stuff to paint up for it. Any idea when the next paint jam will be? People were asking that in Discord. I don't know. I'm hoping to do one this year. Obviously with 11th on the way as well. That's going to be difficult, like immediately. So maybe closer to like August, September time. Maybe, I don't know. I do want to do more paint jams. It's just been like things have just been very, very busy. Agenda 2003 with the 7 months tier 1, but there was no sound. Why has the sound betrayed me? Where is it? Where is it? Oh. I'll try and fix that. Second monitor you if I had a second monitor. Well, there you go. You gotta raw dog first monitor it then. Whatever you were doing before, no more. Can't do it anymore. Well, there's some sound. Elect man. 20 months. Jesus. That's a lot of months, turns out.
Work is keeping me busy right now, but I hope everything goes well today.
Thank you. I hope you have a good, like your work's not too bad. Now you're going for the 20 months. God damn. It's getting up there that time, isn't it? Crazy. Well, I have a question for you. Do you know any websites? I know plenty of websites. I could look at the find information models. In terms of like the looks of models or on the stats of models. Model compare? No, mini compare I think is a good one to like look at like relative scale. If you're looking for units, then Wikipedia or New Recruit. Both pretty good. How do I feel about new length dish box plus especially in half? Especially in half, but I'm disappointed. I think tennis says too much. No, I think it's good. Bear in mind that this is like a lot of the time those start boxes, whilst they are obviously good to get stuff for getting the first look at the rulebooks and stuff, they are also for new players. 10 intercessors is not bad. I like the heavy bolter dudes and I like the new land speeder thing. That's a lot of fun. The orc side is better though. The orc side is a lot better. The orc side looks awesome as hell. But I do like the Space Marine side. It looks interesting. A lot of the 11th edition stuff looks quite interesting. I'm looking forward to 11th edition. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. New opinion on new Kamase Yarrick, his model and rules? Well, his rules got changed recently. He was very, very strong before. He looks cool. I kind of like him. Lormok. 10 months, thank you very much. We have a new member of the
Congrats on the well-deserved Jeopardy win, Paul, answering every question and still winning, unlike your Centurions. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, sorry, not sorry, doesn't cut it, but thank you very much. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The scores were dreadful. I also still have the lowest score ever, which is great news. Best part of the boxes, you're going to be able to find the other half of the rebound troop. Yeah, exactly, right. I think that's quite cool. Before I get my first game at the club I joined, will be Death Guard versus Coyotes. Hell yeah. Good luck. You possible eradicate war game optional speed. I like the heavy bolter option, especially when it gets blast. That's a really flavorful thing. So I've been trying to sort of list out for my next tournament in Winchester, and I've been looking at Inceptors. I don't know if I said that right. Inceptors. Inceptors? Because I'm like Intercessor. So Inceptors. And going between the bolters and the plasma, I prefer the bolters, I think. What I need them to do, but the plasma is quite scary. I kind of want... The list I have at the moment is quite interesting, but if I were to change it up, I'll take some stuff out, get another set of steps to have one of each. The plasma is very, very good, especially in Shadow Mark, weirdly. But the thing is, you would lose out on the meteoric strike stuff, because if you're over 12 inches away, you can give it +1 to hit and +1 AP. Suddenly those are AP 4 plasmas. But the bolters is a lot of weighted dice, and that works very well into stuff like Catan, which I don't have much else that can do. 18 plasma strike. It's only 12 plasma strike. Unfortunately, it's only 2 each. It's only 12 plasma. But it's 18 bolters with sustained hits too. What's your favorite model on the Centurions? I like the Storm Raven. I was building up a list for Armored Spearhead to use the Storm Raven, but then they nerfed that. Which is good, because Armored Spearhead was busting. The problem with Armored Spearhead now, it only really works if you're playing Ultramarine. But again, that's kind of like all of Space Marines, right? Ultramarines are just... Like, I like Ultramarines. I'm not the kind of person who's like, Ultramarines again. But they are a bit much right now. Yeah, they're Eradicators with Heavy Bolter. The reason for that is so you can have, like, you say it seems weird, but it does mean that you can have 6 Eradicator squads. Huh? Now that's cooking with gas. And it also means that you don't have to, like, the war gear can have a better rule. Like, their rule allowing you to get blast is a lot better for them, rather than being able to, like, roll 1 hit, 1 wound or whatever. I would have got good before shine. I think it will still shine very well, honestly. I think Armored Spear Tip is still very, very strong. It got rid of the stuff that was just absurd. Like, moving your entire tank when it dies all the time. And being able to do that with a Storm Raven 20 inches. Good thing they got rid of that. But if you still have Land Raiders with Assault Ramp, they're still scouting 6 and then moving, and then things are jumping out, moving D3+3, and then charging. Like, it's still a hefty, like, yeet, I think. Thought the Marines are again with Blood Angels. Yeah, they are Blood Angels, yeah. The Ultramarine thing was a different thing. Do videos even if I don't play Warhammer? Oh, well, thank you very much. A lot of people say that, which is fun. I try and make it more understandable, but then I speak too quick. The problem. Yeah. I did enjoy the Battle Barn game. I'd definitely like to play another one. Mr. Paul, did you see Mishmash cosplays? I did. He sent me that actually before the video went out, and I was like, it's beautiful. It's very funny. You think Armored Tip detachment length with 2 point detachment or 3? Probably a 2, right? It seems like unless it's like, I think Gladius will be 3. I'm trying to, like, if you play other armies, like, what do you think would be a 3er, right? Like, I feel like maybe the Witch Cult detachment would be a 3er because it's so... Like, well, maybe that could even be a 2er. I don't know. Like, maybe they're going to change stuff around so that stuff like... Real Space Raiders is a 3 because it covers everything. I don't know. We'll hear this Inceptors about Centurions. Untrue, but thank you for participating. I do like Inceptors though. They are very cool. Like the ones I built up, they just have a cool like style to them. Don't know how I'm gonna deal with the bases, but like that one out. But I do have them. I have 6 of them. I actually got scouts. I have had to bite the bullet, and in order to actually improve at the game and be able to win, I need some scouts. So I do have scouts now. I need to build it. Well, because benefit also went to the Thunderhawk and made it an okay unit. That would have been very silly. I play Black Templar, I keep losing to my friends, plays Custodians. Any quick advice to deal with Custodians? It really depends on your list and their list, right? Like, and how you're playing it. I don't know enough about Black. I think the problem is like Black Templar want to get into melee. Custodians also want to do that, and Custodians can just go, "Woe, 4-up invent saves be upon ye," and then stop you, basically. I have 12 stunning future last round and 6 bolt receptors goes hard. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? Like, suddenly they're hitting on 2s. If you give them Oath a moment as well, they're wounding on, you know, they're re-rolling that. They're already twin linked, but they're getting +1 to wound. So against like Marines, suddenly they're wounding on 2s. Sustain hits 2, AP 2, 2 damage. They rip through Marine. I also think it works well on the like if you go into something with no invuln, or like if you want to kill a Repex, suddenly you're dropping down 6 Plasma Inceptors, wounding it on 4s. And they get no save because it's AP 4. Obviously, they could get cover or armor attempt, but still pretty bad. Pretty nasty. A named character whose main ability is to give you an extra attachment point in 11th edition. I think that would be basically auto take. Because imagine you just get an extra free detachment. Like that's like it really depends on what you get in the detachment, right?
Play GSC and feel HELL.
Funny, thank you for the super chat. I have played GSC once. It was only 1,000 points. They seem fun, but they also seem very complicated. Am I going to do hot take again? Yeah, in the future. Sure. Do you see the NIDS showcase? I'm so whelmed. I mean, I think the thing with all the showcases is they haven't shown anything like super impactful, but also I think when the full rules come out and you start to work out that you can start combining some of this stuff, I think it's going to be really interesting. Because for me, with the previews, it's not so much about the actual preview of the specific army like faction stuff. It's the drip feeding of all that new, like, you know, finding out that battle shocks don't reset now. So you will stay battle shocked until you pass again. That's huge. Or, you know, what's the other one we found out? I can't remember. There's another one that was quite interesting. What rules edition you start playing with 40k? It was 9th. Time to start again soon after a 15-year hiatus. I have Marines and Imperial Guard. Hell yeah. That's not a question, but oh, there you go. It's later on. How should I rebuild my army using the new rules? I think honestly, you should, like, most stuff you have should be fine. Really. But because 11th is coming out soon, I don't know. And it depends what you have in your collection. What battle shock was already like that? No, so when you kind of reset battle shock at the start of your command phase, and you have to battle shock if you are below half strength. Funny, thank you again for the super chat. Thank you very much.
What's your favorite paint to drink on a Friday? Mine is Wraithbone with a hint of lead bleacher.
Lead bleacher. Who's it? I'm definitely a non-oil 50/50 with Agrax Earth Trade. Agrax Earth Trade? It's Agrax Earth. Hi, Agrax. Any focus on the Warlord Titan? I don't have a Warlord Titan, so no. Yeah. Ivy with 13. Everyone's resubbing today. Probably because I haven't streamed in a while and therefore everyone resubbed is it. It's a chewing guy from YouTube Hyper. Hello. Yeah.
A lucky number? I'm actively building Custodes right now. The 4++ is coming from inside the house.
Why did the TCS go Custodes? There's no R in that. Good that you've chosen a thing. I have a... so the video tomorrow is going to be about some city lists. I have a Custodes one, which is basically just all Dreadnoughts. I have a Warlord Centurion yet. I need to make my Centurion Chapter Master. Runs as a tank versus the Twin Lance, such a cool mini. Hell yeah. Do you drink your paint water before or after you lick your brush? Neither. The paint water stays in the paint jar. Thoughts on Deathwing Knights? In my opinion, they are Blade Guard bets, but chunkier. I mean, that is what they are, but they also are... When you say chunkier, they are a lot chunkier. Because they're 2 up save, 4 up invent, and they have -1 damage as well. So you need AP 2 to get them to them. And then they also have an extra wound, and they're -1 damage. So they are very, very tough. Like, you put Blade Guard into Deathwing Knights, and you'll find out, like, how insane Deathwing Knights are. Because suddenly you need 4 wounds to go through, or unsaved wounds to go through from one of your Blade Guard to kill a single Deathwing Knight, and they only need, like, 2. You much flatter than I last saw you? How do you know this isn't 3D? I've just textured in a 2D way. I mean, there's a bit of 3D to it. Like, look, my face kind of moves around it. How's it going? How's it going, Eddie? I was just saying I had a lot of fun on the back barn. So I'll definitely be back on 11th. I have a new list that I do want to try out. Obviously, in 11th will be different. But basically, my list for Winchester is basically what I took against you, but take out the Assault Sense and the Ballistus. And add in 2 lots of Scouts. 2 Invicta Warsuits? I think that's it. I need to paint those up. The Invicta Warsuits have been here for a while, man. Like, they should... They certainly
Look at the size of that thing!
Okay.
Funny. It just keeps going up and up. Thank you very much for the big super chat. Just to say okay. Yeah, those Invicta Warsuits I've had since I started the Crusade with the Screaming Ravens. I'm finally painting them up. I'm not going to paint the guys inside, because I want to do the thing where they're like hanging out of the like people do it when they hang out of the Invicta, like holding a gun. But I think Invicta Warsuits would be quite fun in this list, especially with the plan I've got. Do you think GW would dare roll Deathwatch into agents again? Probably not at this point. But you never know. I think that's insurance to scouts. Never thought I'd see the day. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's because basically my decision for this was like, obviously it's near the end of 10th. I want to try and actually kind of be good. Like, see, can I be good? But the thing with that is, like, to do that, I'm gonna have to like not play Centurions. But I've been doing the 18 Centurions for a year now. There's only so much content you can make on that until you start to just spin the wheels. You know what I mean? Like, eventually, I'm just gonna be doing the... If I just kept doing 18 Centurions, it would be like, here's another video of me going to a tournament with 18 Centurions. I went like 1-4 or 2-3 again. Because I'm not learning anything. I'm learning a little bit, but I'm not learning anything useful that I can take forward, which is why like the next kind of series of stuff is gonna explore that, and then hopefully if I get better going to 11th, learn a bit more, I can go back to 8th Century and go, now that I know how to play the bloody game, can I actually work this out? You make a Dr. Robotnik captain of your Screamer Ravens. Dr. Robotnik is actually already represented now in the Screamer Ravens. He was part of the new Assault Insurance, which was Sonic themed. Watching what you can. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for following. Someone mentions F-Zero. I want to go back to that comment. Now my idea, you expand your F-Zero flying troops with hover tank speeders and the like. I would, actually, to be fair, an F-Zero themed like land speeder would be cool. That'd be fun. Wasn't have to deal with units move more than 4 inches. That's the thing. I think I'm gonna go to like Winchester and be like, I've got so much room for activities. I've got so many options because I don't have half of my list being Centurions. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be absolutely insane. The Jets trades, you won't have to worry about lack of actions. That's the thing, right? Like, if I can get what if I can get Purge the Foe every game? That'd be great. 5 gifted memberships from Aglaval.
Yesterday YouTube recommended me your video about your first Warhammer tournament, so far of how far you've come, red heart emoji.
AP, 07 AP.
Hey, fuck, I'm dead!
Yep, so they came in the different ways to what I saw. First of all, yeah, AP, thank you very much for the super chat. And Aglaval, the 5 gifted memberships.
Look at the size of that thing.
Funny with another.
Get a Kellamorph with this and give him 20 arms and 30 revolvers.
Okay. I had an idea to do that with the Necron Rooter Duty Point and Shooty and just have like tons of arms. Nintendo getting a remake of Star Fox mean F-Zero might come back someday. I hope so, because F-Zero 99 I think did really well. And then one of the first ones for the GameCube virtual console, like one of the first 3 games was F-Zero GX. Which was a bit annoying because it doesn't work as well unless you have the GameCube, because it's the triggers are not the same. But F-Zero is great. Breeze and cheese, well, thank you for the super chat.
My pile of shame is so pitiful, but it pains me to see everything unpainted and all built. Grazy Nose specifically.
That's fine. Just say they're all, you know, affected by rock something. Like they're just turning into stone. Any plans on Centurionifying the new Blood Angels? Not Centurionifying. What is this?
Hi, this is my first stream. Love the vids.
Darkenor, thank you for the bits. I very rarely say that. First stream of the vids, thank you very much. Hope you enjoy the stream. And Pixelated Shenanigans. Subscribe. Jesus, it's all bloody happening today.
Finally caught a live stream.
SJJJJ9, thank you. Super chat as well. Throwing a metal pipe at me. Am I going to get the subscription with Prime over here? No. Okay, that's broken. I apologize. Subscription sound TTS for Twitch is not working. Ecstasy, thank you for the super chat.
My pile of shame is nearly 20k in 3 years of play.
20k? Is that in terms of... I think you mentioned earlier. I think I saw it earlier. You said maybe. I'm assuming that's points, because if that's money, that's a lot of money. If that's models, that's a lot of models. If it's models, it's worse than money, right? We ever included an Imperial Knight Freeblade? You stream remembers? Yes, I have. For Christmas, I got a Knight Lancer. There's a general player that aren't too many 4-up inbound saves, only 10 date sheets of 4-up inbound saves, 4 of which are non-character support 5 tyrants. I mean, that's the thing, that's how it's kind of balanced, right? 20k points is still a lot, but yeah, that's pretty good, to be fair, in 3 years. Thank you for the super chat again.
Tweety, please get a Kellamorph, kissing face emoji, embarrassed smiley face emoji, angelic face emoji.
Okay. Thanks, TTS voice. Kellamorphs are cool. I do like... Kellamorphs are one of my favorite models. Just got hit and miss any reviews? No, we've been just yapping. We do a normal, like, 20 or so minute yap before we turn on the parser chain. And it's been about 20 minutes. So. How big of a knight can move against down to your Screaming Ravens? The Knight Lancer is about as big as I'll go, because anything bigger than that is big. Too big. I'm curious on how I would post my pile of models for this or the next review live. Well, before we get into it, let me tell you all about that. So, if you want to submit your pile of shames on the Discord, there is a channel called Shame and Hobby Setup Submissions. It has slow mode just to prevent like people talking and clogging up the channel. So beware of that. You can submit there. I probably won't get around to it today because we have about 50 something to go through. So I won't get through them all today. What will probably happen is I'll see how far I get through, see how much backlog is, and at some point, if like the backlog is bigger than how far I'm getting through, I'll probably close it again. But these are all like within the past couple of weeks, so it's actually, well, 3 weeks, I guess. So it's actually not too bad. You already spent over 70k on models and stuff this. Well, 70k what? What currency? Because that changes a lot if it's yen versus like pounds. Hi, how are you? How's chat? Chat's alright, mate. How are you? Good time. Britain's 18 months. God damn. Might need to start shortening this one because it goes a while. There's a lot of people at this level now.
Oh hey, it's that 2D guy.
Thank you very much, Britters. Euros. 70,000 euros this year. Maybe just convert that to... That's a lot. That is a lot. Especially to go with and can probably get some more pictures done that we can. It won't be like imminently. It'll be within the next few weeks. Good lord. Well, we'll see if anyone can beat that. That's 35 Warlord Titan. Gonna build me a kill team while I live? Hell yeah. Right. Let's have a look at our first one here. I need to click over to this. Ignore this down here. So I have essentially a blank page on the Discord, which only I can see to allow me to like make it easier. They added this annoyingly. Like, this didn't used to be here, and it was so it used to be nice and clean. But now it just says, "Welcome to Paula's Ballot Stuff. This is the beginning of the server." Maybe I should make like when we raid people, that should be my raid message. Welcome to Paula's Ballot Stuff. This is the beginning of this server. Then from there we just cause problems, I guess. That's more than double my annual income. Well, there you go. I submitted 2 piles, one of them I accidentally submitted only my painted appearance. Okay, I will, when we get to that, we will sort out. But we start with Axie. Started with Kill Team and shifted to 40k Chaos Army. Really useful store. Let me try that again. Really useful boxes are filled with Kill Team. 18 or so in total. Orange tool drawers are filled with misc stuff like knives and files, tweezers, and other such general things. Love building, painting is sometimes sure. True. But I'm working through it now after a few decades away from the hobby. Wow. Also scratch build terrain and I'm starting to get into Necromunda. Tiny pile of potential, but as my wife says, the size doesn't matter. Not exactly. That's the attitude you need to have. So, that's cool. That looks like it's bottles and stuff. That is a Pringles tin if ever I've seen it. Got Hellbrute there. Very nice. Very cool. Is that your little pile of potential there? Okay. Is that a... hard to see. Because like that's the size of the actual image, so it's quite small. But that looks like a Helldrake, but I could be wrong. Those are definitely rhinos. He says with confidence. Demon Prince in an airship. Or is that... oh, it could be Lord Disco. Be right. I don't know. We're going in the corner here. A lot of plugs. That's fine. Otherwise, not too bad. Books here. Resource storage boxes. More Pringles. Okay, here we go. Here with the models. Demon Prince there. Chapter approved. Or approved ops card pack. Oh, I like this color scheme. This is a cool color scheme. I like that. I like what you got done with it. Very cool. You are playing and or watching Minecraft. Very nice. There you are. Found you in the reflection net. Very nice. Very, very cool. Got a nice paint storage solution. Nice and relatively neat as well. Very cool. If past stuff to Warhammer could have been the majority of other games. It could be anything, right? Like, yeah, it can be anything. We had one which was like a lot of stuff. It included Warhammer, but also a lot more than Warhammer. A lot more other stuff that wasn't Warhammer. Rogue Flight. Shame-ish. Here's a link to an album with more images than I link directly on Discord. But that's not there anymore. Started in late 9th after being out of the hobby for about a decade. I currently have all my gaming models assembled. I have slowed my buying this year.
Is this going to YouTube? If so, hi.
Funny thank you for the super chat. This is going to YouTube. Potentially. We'll see what I can get around to. Preemptive story about the dust. We start in the living room, Dark Eldar vehicles, Space Marine leaders and big stuff. The office, painting closet, shelf for characters. Active project is Iron Warriors. Red shelf has Dark Eldar Sisters, Battle, Imperial Fist Stormcast. Couple of cases is Last of the Dark Eldar and some Eandon. Last of the shelves. If you don't see the little burb, she is there. Her name is Pele. She is a pineapple connoisseur. Look. Ooh, very nice. A lot of cool models there. Like a lot of the characters. See it? Like it's the DVD. Getting a DVD out must be an absolute pain in the ass. Let's say you wanted to watch, I don't know, Pirates of the Caribbean 2, for whatever reason. Like, these guys are right in the way. Unbelievable. You're close to 100k subs? Cool. It is cool. I'm hoping to get 100k before 11th, which I think I'm on track to do. Oh, here we go. Alright, what we've got going on here? There's a lot of stuff. Nice painting area, to be fair. 2 big lights. Plenty of space. TV up here, which is good. Shelves. I like this little diorama over here. I have a feeling those DVDs aren't meant to be moved. True, it is a DVD. The time of DVDs has passed. We're being honest. I like how there's just these 2 poles, which should have, like, I guess, shelves like this, but no shelves. There's some Iron Warriors on the go in there. Very nice. The chair with no back support? That's got back. That's got it. That's a chair. Not like a stool. Very nice. You got yeah, some systems up here. The Lion. Some more characters. 3 Hellbrutes. I guess these are obliterated. This is a cool shelf. We're liking that. Very cool. Oh, this is a red Canax. You don't see red Canaxes often, but there's the dust. They did say sorry about the dust. They're aware of the dust.
Release the vids. Think about the money. Think about the money, Paul.
The thing, it's a case of like when I get around to making them. They're not too bad to make. It just takes a little while, and fitting them in around other stuff. That's the main thing. So thank you for Super Chat. DVDs are nice to actually own and stuff. Yeah. For the cost of streaming service, DVDs can come. I mean, to be fair, I still watch DVDs. The woman is very much a DVD collector. Yeah, this diorama over here is cool as hell. That's so cool. Hey, look, here's me. Oh, that's a lot of tanks, actually. Like I have these random shit. Look, burp. Burp. Everyone needs to say hello to, I believe it was check now. I'm always so bad. Pele. Everyone say hello to Pele. It's an unconventional pet down on the channel, but we must say hello to all pets that we see. So we'll say hello to Pele. Everyone in chat will say hello to Pele. And if you don't, you'll be... The stream of asking, are you going to the July Winchester GT? I don't know. Probably. But it depends when, it depends if I'm there. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, who said it first? Wait, what? Wait, what? Hang on. Whoa, what is happening? YouTube, what's going on? I said like, we will say hello to the pets first, but for some reason, YouTube is translating half of your guys' stuff from Hello Pele to Hello First. What is going on? Why is it doing that? Is anyone else? Is that happening to anyone else? Like the chat has like a little symbol that looks like a Japanese character with an A next to it, and you hover over it and it says something different. What the hell? Like AP, like 07 AP, you said hello 1 and it translates to hola uno. What is going on? Yeah, how do you turn that off? How do I turn off auto translation? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Yeah, anyone who says hello 1, it says hola uno. Why would it translate it back into Spanish? What? Oh, right. Let me see if I... Is it appearing on this side? Yeah, actually, if you look at here, like, see if I can do it. Oh, no, you just said hello. God damn it. Got me. Yeah, look, it says on here, hola uno. Like, if you look on the actual stream. But then you look at it here, it says hello 1. So I guess what's people are actually typing like bonjour, but it's also translating it for me. But why would it do that for hello Pele? Because it's trying to auto translate the name Pele to first. Oh, YouTube, you're just a mess, aren't you? Anyway, cool burb. I like birds. Birds cool. Lenny? This is a Paul is bad at stuff. Pile of Shame review classic here, right here. No comment, just first picture. Fortunately, it's not a real gun. It's very cool, to be fair. I do like that. Is that a blaster from Star Wars? Do I keep my nerd cred? That looks like a Star Wars blaster. Come on, survive Paul. I'm doing alright. Fortunately, it translates. That I quite like. It translates for me, but then it also means I can't tell if people are speaking in a foreign language. It is cool. It also was an E11 blaster rifle. At least, you know, fucking. But you're wrong anyway. It's a DC-15S. Unbelievable. You call yourself a real fan, Ivy. Can't even get the name of the blaster right. Fucking fake nerd. I don't know why you got a giant, like, stylus back here. I don't know what that's all about. What you got? You got Terminators. You have a Knight. Stuff down here. Very cool. Nice and neat, to be fair. You got proper ventilation as well. We like that. That is another gun I think you're working on. Is that like White Spirit? I'm assuming that's like White Spirit. Yeah, it's like benzene something. Wash benzene. Just on the floor there. Very nice. Right, this carpet. Oh yeah, because it's squares. This carpet is giving me office vibe because it's the Dutch washing machine fluid. Ah. I guess this must be a cosplay maker. This also looks like it's some sort of like office space because look at this fucking tiles. Oh dear. Those clamps, damn.
Check out the Wiltris pile. Crying face emoji. Crying face emoji. Crying face emoji.
Thank you for super chat. We will. I'm sure if it's in the thing, we will. Very, very coll. What if I paint up a speedo to you? Can I send it to you if you want to? There's no what's the word? No pressure. No you don't have to. If you do, thank you very much. Where's the is that? We don't know. But so far, quite nice and neat. Yeah, this looks like they are some sort of cosplay. That's a missile. It was like a stylus. Yeah, these clamps are cool. Like proper classy clamps. Ooh, we've got some Airfix type stuff. Very nice. There's your minis. Look at them. Lovely color. Love that blue. Really cool blue. Very, very nice. And there's an Abrams just hiding in the corner there, as you do. Ooh, really cool helmet as well. Yeah, there must be some sort of like cosplay maker. Cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. I love it. Thank you very much. All right. Joshua Lee. Who's in chat? I believe, unless it's just a very big coincidence. I'm only 1 year in. By the way, assembling AdMech is harder than painting AdMech. Really? I mean, that makes sense. I mean, they're fiddly. I would figure painting AdMech would be also a pain. Nightbot got you. Yes, I'll fight you on that. Okay, well, I mean, I'm ready for the fight. But I kind of get it. I always play way more D&D than Warhammer. That's fair. To be fair, I think you probably, a lot of people probably, I probably play more D&D than I do Warhammer, but I spend a lot more time invested in Warhammer than I do D&D, especially as a player right now. If I was DMing, I'd spend a lot more time with D&D. I want to get back into DMing, man. I miss it so. I just don't have the time, man. We see you. It looks like you have a just human head on like a dinosaur legs. Oh, I like that guy. Got some like giants and stuff. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, what we got over here? Ooh, good look. Okay, this is our first how many unopened boxes we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe that one, we're not sure, but 12 confirmed. What we got here? Iron Striders, 2 Iron Striders. We've got 10 Skitarii, Do they come in 10s? No, 5s. Ugh. 15 Electro Priests. Cool. How many do you get in a box of Cataphrons? Is it 3? Castle of Robots, very cool. Dune Crawlers and Archaeopter. Damn. 2 points of Hadmech 3, I think, yeah. But to be fair, this is like a lot of points, to be fair. You got some fantasy models. Hill Team Starter. What's going on back there? What are they? I don't know what they are, but they're fun. I see your paints on the next shelf. All right, here you have flesh golems. Aren't we all just flesh golems? Discuss this. Now, I want discussions. I want you to discuss the pros and cons of me saying that everyone is a flesh golem. So also we're going to come in with like, oh, actually the specific definition of a golem is this, and therefore we don't count. That's a lot of USBs. To be fair, I need that many. Look at this guy. We were talking about DVDs earlier. You have a fucking CD drive in your PC. Good lord. I'm in fact a flesh golem, and I'm weak because of it. How old are these submissions? About 3 weeks. Not too bad. All right. Really nice blue again. That's a really good blue. This is very nicely painted Admech. Like, I just feel like Admech is a pain, especially because of these cloaks doing the inside and the outside different. But it's a very vivid red. Really nice job, especially with like, and the blue as well. Really complements. Interesting. You start from like a silver base. Cool. I like this the sideways guy. He's fun. He's a cool guy. I think with flesh mechs. Hey, Castle and Robot. I'd like a Castle and Robot. You got to give him a face though. Or something on the screen, I think. Like it's from Fallout. Yes, man. British cloaks does not glue the legs in until after you've painted the cloak. Ah, so it'll never work for me because I always just glue it all together. Nice gaffer tape. Love to see it. Guess that's duct tape. Same thing. Very, very nice. Nice paint storage. You got the. Do you, by any chance, I guess, do you have like the paints you use here, like the ones you're using currently, you put into these holders, and then everything spare goes over here? Because if so, that's cool. If not, you should. It sounds like a good idea. Giving the custom robes old school emoticon faces makes it better. Yeah, the paints used on the wall. Yeah, that's a cool idea. I like that. You can kind of like you're not over thing. Castellan Robot Centurion Kit Bash. That'd be interesting. I feel like they might clash a little bit. I like where your head's at. That's the main thing. Oh, thank you for zooming. You know, you can just
told my friend to start Imperial Agents. Evil Funi greater than D.
Friends don't let friends start Imperial Agents because it's not a real army. Very nice. We got your airbrush. Very nice. Now that's start. Very cool. I like your Admech. I think the Admech are very nice. Like really, the red specifically, like from back here, like without zooming in, this red really pops. Well, that's so like I'm looking like especially here. That's so smooth. Like, that's really well done. Great job. I did nothing. What's Imperial Agents? You know, it's not real. Bagib 13 or Bagaby, if you wanted to use the letters as numbers. Numbers as letters. Whatever. Most of my unpainted models and some painted models, I have some Black Templars too. Very nice. That is a dusty PlayStation, my friend. The lion cares not for your dusty ways. I mean, you put them on here. You just take them off. It is taking off like what's that? 6 than these 2, so 8 models. If you're here, take these 8 models off your PlayStation. Just that. Put them back on. Job's a good one. Put your DVDs off this away as well. This is underneath a DVD player. How are you watching this? It's underneath the DVD player. Absolute state. Great film though. Here's the thing. I should have said that as part of the... Right, I'm going to say it again, and you're all going to laugh, like, absolutely go wild in chat when I make the joke properly. So I'm going to... Let's start again. Everyone start again. All right. Bagib. Most of my unpainted models and some painted models have some Black 10 plus 2. Oh, very nice. Let's have a look. Now, here's the thing. Okay, now everyone needs to like laugh and chat, so the chat on the screen moves really quick right as I say that. You're not. Come on, quick. More, laugh. Why is it translating ha ha ha? Someone said ha 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 like loads and loads, then woo at the end. It just translated to ha ha ha. Yes, thank you. Faster. More chat. Dear me. And now because of the YouTube delay, that's going to last longer while we continue to look at the rest of it. But that's funny, so I'm happy. Did he just say more shat? I mean, if you want to shit yourself at the same time, that's on you. It's not going to affect me, but as long as you're laughing at the same time, you're okay. Or you maybe die of laughter. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Type faster slow mode enabled. True, but also I don't want you to type like constant spam. You see what I mean? I just want more people to type. I guess is the way to do that. Anyway. Goblin. Yeah, we're back on Goblin again. See, Ivo Lego Master somehow has got through the 3-second fucking... Alright, no more laughing. This is serious time. Wait for Ivo Lego Masters to get the message. How are you beating like this? Is it like a 3-second thing? You're going faster than 3 seconds. But well done. Thank you, buddy, for the super chat.
Ha 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 ha, you're so funny.
Thank you. Alright, eventually we'll get... Alright, no more laughing. Stop laughing. Lock in time. Ivo. Gwenils. No more. Stop. Why Google did you translate hee hee to action? I am going to have a problem with you. Well, I have many problems with you. Apart from the fact that I make my money off you. Also, the auto-translate feature requires some thought. Right. Anyway, let's look at the rest of this. To be fair, I like this. Very nicely painted. And to be fair, this is all very nicely painted. So that's why I think you should respect it by putting it onto not a dusty PlayStation. Let's move on to the next picture. You have all the starters. Very nice. It's me. This Mountain Dew can go. This can go away. You can put that in the bin. I'm giving you permission to put that in the bin. Don't worry about it. That's absolutely fine. You also have like cards back here. Yeah. That's a good drawing. Just needs a bit of cleanup. How are you legs? Explain legs. Explain your legs. Explain legs. Like there's stuff like under the desk is like the one place you don't want to put boxes. And if that's the last place you have space to do it, you need to move other stuff. Okay, maybe you don't have room for other stuff. What the fuck is this? All right, let's have a look. I mean, that's a cool road control car. I mean, it's all in boxes. That one needs a lid, to be fair. I don't know what that is. That's like a cuddly toy thing. Cool models. Oh, these are the new Marauders, right? Or the new Corsairs. Very cool. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Awesome. These are a little close to the edge, but not the worst. There's an Axolotl and a Bowser over there. Cross-legged in the chair. That is not... Yeah, that car is trying to escape. Oh, dear. You know, apart from that and the other things, we're good. Acadian Debris, which is a great name. So good as a new fan get to Warhammer 40k with the Raptors? Hell yeah. I had to quit going to the bar as much so I can run D&D because it's afford cash for guard models. This hobby truly brings out the best in us. Hey, you know what? That's an improvement, I guess. You win some, you lose some. You know, you have to take the good with the bad. Speaking of taking the good with the bad, start gluing Alaris Custodians to myself. That seems wrong. Right. Canadian debris. I mean, you're not wrong, because it's still all on sprue, so it looked like debris. What we got? One. Ah. Groupe de choc Cadiens? Ah, I see. Deathcore Krieg. Deathcore Krieg and Death Riders are just the same. And Krieg Combat Engineers are the same. Wait, it says Canadian Shock Troopers there. Why did I only read that one? What am I doing? What am I doing? Anyway, let's take a further out a little bit. There's Cadians, Kassakin, Rough Riders, Gaunt's Ghosts, Combat Engineers. There's only like 3, 4 that are unopened, to be fair. There's also Lord Marshal. Someone has Lord Marshal Dryer? Someone bought that? My god. I feel like the only person who owns this. But it's a bit piles of shame. It's in the Discord. Yeah, I'm going to go play TF2 instead. Okay. Have fun. This is why you need two monitors. And you can play TF2 and listen to me drivel on. You don't have to keep spamming, like, gibberish. It's okay. Very cool. Lots of cool tanks. Got some Rogal Dawns. Very, very nice. Nicely painted as well. Good bases. I like it. I like it. Some very nice, very nicely edge highlighted stuff now. You got one of them. Damn. The Kassakin, baby. Whoa. Don't diss Lord Marshal Dry. He's cool. He looks cool. About it. Baneblade. Hell yeah. A knight. This thing is that a Valkyrie? Could be wrong. And some other non-Warhammer tanks. A single Emperor's Children. Emperor's Child, I guess. I think we go into timeout. Porlax Guard. I mean, some guard are cool. Most aren't. You seen that one picture of a Sister Battle player with their tower of as many minutes that's bigger than them? I'm not. Damn. That sounds big. I've got some cork over here. We'd have to cover 73 more parts to get to mine. It probably won't be today, I'll be honest, but I will get through them all. You may, like, if it's like last time, you may have to wait like 6 months if it's towards the end, but it shouldn't be. It'll be fine. Because I'm gonna try and get to the cadence of doing a lot more streams during the week, like during the day, and try because I'm doing a video every 2 weeks. I can kind of do video making in the morning, streams in the afternoon, and I hopefully will be able to get through a lot more. And then the Thursdays can be streams like this or Hot Take Court or some other stuff. And then during the weeks, I can do the painting streams, building streams, games and stuff. So, game channel is still open? Yes. So my plan is to kind of keep it open until the influx outpaces my ability to get through them. Very nice. That needs picking. Pick up this paint over here, please. Otherwise, and that over there needs just a little bit of tidying in general, but otherwise not too bad. Martyr hobby space has changed again, and the pile has shrunk to something more manageable. Hell yeah! So they had a previous one. Can I recognize it? I don't know, but this looks neat and tidy so far. Loving the Gundam. We love Gundam. I have some new Gundam I got from Japan. I will get around to them eventually. Gundam fans, I know you've been waiting a long time for a video. I might do a stream. I have a stream idea. Let me tell you, and tell me if this is something. Essentially, it's keep talking and nobody explodes, but you have the instructions, or I have someone like Steve come on and have the instructions, and I have to build it based on what they say. Will I be here to name all the Gundams you don't recognize? Okay. All of them, basically. I want to say one of them is probably a Barbatos, because that seems to be a thing. When we say the backlog of shame reviews is in itself becoming a pile of shame as it accumulates. Don't ask about the fucking completed projects backlog. I like these bases. Look, you got some Necrons over here. Some various Legos. Lego pieces. Not Legos, it's Lego. You put the game models as well, never really looked into middles. I don't, but you can. They don't need to be painted. They're a very fun build. They're essentially like a convict jigsaw. And research you're going to look at? Don't know. Completed channel mention. I have an idea where if I hit 100k, my 100k special might be I just basically at some point just go, after this point I'm changing the way I'm doing it, and then try and get through them all in like as many cities as it takes, like subsequently as like a 100k special, basically like a subathon. And then I'll probably work out a different way of doing the completed channel, because it was getting a bit too much. You can absolutely paint them, but that's quite the product. Yeah, you can paint them, you don't need to. I'm accumulating backlogs of other people's backlogs. So I got on here. We got some Slanesh stuff. Very, very nice. And then some Tyranids. Very cool. Jesus, bloody hell! That came out of nowhere, didn't it? So fun fact. I have several models of her now from Japan. Because we just keep seeing her around. She's like, damn, look at this. We haven't seen what she's from. I think her name's Albedo. I think I've got 2 on my desk right now. But this one here, woof. I mean, it's not even as bad as the one I've got on my desk. The woman and I had a competition in Japan to try and find the most degenerate things we could, that we would actually purchase and display. Probably not display for people of. We'll probably put them away when like family come over. But we did it for models, and we did it for something else. She won the models one. No, I'll just say that. She won the models one. Is that no clipping in Top Shop? Yeah, I think it's because of this shadow here. She yeah. The Black Templar's anime girls is weird mix. Oh yeah, not beating the Black Templar players' allocations, I guess. Very nicely painted Black Templars, to be fair. Very, very nice. They're protecting the anime. True. They are. They like, to be fair, right? If you're a Black Templar and a giant woman like this tall, like related to how tall your dreadnoughts are, like is like walking behind you, or like, I guess this is a demon, you'd probably turn around and try and kill this. This is like a greater demon. But you know. I can say something like that and not show it to model by a woman because I would get demonetized. I mean, even this being on screen for this long is probably not great. Tau? Oh, I like this purple Tau. Really cool dark purple. Very cool. And then the Tyranids down here, really nice color scheme as well. More DVDs. Some Lego stuff here and some more Gundam. Very nice. Aliens. Sure. Infinite Divine. Miku. I know Miku. 2 Mikus. Meek 2, as they say. Speaking of Warhammer books, I found is it Brutal Cunning or Cunning Brutal? Probably Brutal Cunning. Stuff of Hot Tub Stream when? I don't know. I found Brutal Cunning in Hobbycraft of all places. Like they have a Warhammer section. They've had it for a little while, but they've expanded it. It has books in there, and one of them was Brutal Cunning, which I've been looking for ages because it mentioned Centurion. I haven't read it yet, but I do have it. Thank you very much for the pile of shame and associated anime titties. Raven's Shade. On a barbecue. Yeah, someone's having a barbecue outside. I don't think they're doing a very good job because they're just smoking. There's a hazy mist going past my window. Would it count as a pile of shame as most just books? I mean, that's more of a library. But, I mean, sure. Anyway, Raven's Shade, hello. I'm very organised. The closed carry case on the far right is fully done, though. Hell yeah. So look what we got. We have knights and some tree people who I will remember. I won't look at chat, but I'll remember the names. Sylvaneth. Ah. Cool stuff here. Very nice. A lot of like big, like centerpiece models, which is cool. Down here, the thing that's someone outside in a box. This man has fallen down. Help that poor man. Well, Gundam's here. Very nice. That is this is a... I'm sure this is a lovely case, but it's not real. Not great. That looks like it might be the dress, so we're going to move on. Yeah, you got a lot of the kind of the big centerpieces, which is cool. I do like the big pieces. This model I love. I love this model. Then Spearhead's over here. Very nice. Infinite Divine once again, just hiding there. 2 in a row for Infinite Divine. Frenchie. Painting, setup, and some unpainted minis. Desk and shelf was done by me. I'm quite proud of it. And there's Mustache, my little baby cat. Okay. Remember the name. Mustache. Oh, you did the... Was it the desk and shelf? To be fair. Hell yeah. I like your warning tape here. Yeah, because you will bash your head on that. Solid. Solid craftsmanship, that. That is a nice shelf. They even got like a little lip here. Keep things stable. Love to see it. I wonder... Like, this is a long piece here. I'm sure it's probably fine because it's only putting like models on. But I don't know if... Is there any reinforcement on that? Because it looks like it's... It could just be the photo. It looks like it's bowing very slightly. But other than that, it looks fine. That'd be the only thing. There is a 3D printer here. You're not wrong. I will say, if that's your 3D printer, I wouldn't sit next to that while that's ongoing, right? You need some ventilation. But otherwise, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, this is a very nice shelf. Like, again, with the lip here, so stuff doesn't fall off. We've got Eldar into some Tyranids and Knights over here. On this side, like Grey Knights? Was that just Space Marines? Just Space Marines. Knight there, and then you got some Stormcast. A Dinosaur Skull. Because why not? More Stormcast. Le Code de la Russia. Probably a hilarious butchering. This is Mustache. Everyone say hello to Mustache. I'll just double check the name was Mustache. Yes. Oh, Mustache. Everyone say hello to Mustache. We will not move on until everyone has said hello to the pet. I did have a look through, like, to see what had been submitted, like, when it first started. I feel like there's going to be a lot of pets, which is good. People have caught on that part of submitting a pile of shame includes if you have a pet, you must submit. I like that they look very comfortable in this box, and I'm assuming that this box is now their bed and not whatever you used it for it before, which I don't know what it's used for. It looks like it might be a camera bag, maybe? I actually don't know what this is. Is it a camera? It's not a camera bag. What is this? It's just a cat box. Whatever it is, it's a cat box. And that's absolutely fine. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, I like this decal. Really nicely painted. Excellent job. Really nice and bright and vivid. All the little details, like on the tilt shield as well. Very, very nice. The heat gun there and the exhausts. Excellent stuff. All right. Da Revolution. This is my hobby space. My shame is 1 Kree combat patrol with 5 or 6 guardsmen left. A few have been broken but fixable. Made Warhammer Space Marines 2 set, which consists of the old Titus, 12 Cinemas, 1 FX, 1 Italeri Merlin helicopter, 1 Rhino. There's just like a lot of stuff in the list. Get a can. Completed FX. Finished building the Rhino, currently building my Spitfire. Okay. This is an odd picture. Ender, hang on. I want to say I saw that previously. Oh, it's a 3D printing thing. Okay. I was like, I've seen this this symbol before. Yes, that's some sort of 3D printing based thing, I guess. This is a weird picture to take. This looks like it's on top of a Kallax, because that's the Kallax boxes there. This needs dusting. There's just like a variety of like stuff. Okay, let's see what the next one is. That's the Rhino, very nice. Very cool. I assume he's not glued on because that would be very funny. Very nice, very nice. Got some models over here that need picking up and a cup. Okay. One of them plasma balls, very nice. I like how the Spitfire's here. It's a bit messy, but also I can't really see what's going on because you've zoomed everything in. Why is that way up? Hang on. I can't zoom in, but this brush here is handle side down in the water. That's upsetting me. I am perturbed. I'm also perturbed by the model just there being like over. This is a very like okay, that's a picture that's the one picture I needed. I didn't need the other ones were too zoomed in. This is a trying to parse this now. 3D printer over here, it looks quite cramped, so just make sure you have ventilation for that. I think it just needs a bit of tidying. Like, now that I understand that this is like a small thing here, I thought that was like a full, like, shelf. There isn't that much stuff. It definitely, like, especially down here in this area, probably just needs a bit of, like, tidying. And dusting for sure. Because that only, like, takes up this space here, right? I don't know why you felt the need to do that. But, I mean, the chair looks nice. Nice looking chair. Here's a mission. Will I am. Hi, Paul. Just wanted to show you some of these photos. They consist of Tau, Eldari, and Orcs. My little brother painted the 2 Wave Serpents and the Warwalker. And all the Orcs are my little brothers too. The single Space Marine Captain photo is my first ever Warhammer model, and Farsight and Avatar Arcane is my most recent paint job. There are some cat photos, and the cat with the dark face is called Link. And the cat with the non-dark face is called Luna. Confusing. Thanks, Paul. Okay, let's have a look. So your little brother painted these 2. Very nice. I love this fire one. That's cool as hell. I like them both, but that one's really cool. The Warwalker, yes. Really nice avatar. Very, very nice. Wide monitor. You need to just get the dust around there. It's fine. But I mean, the rest of it, actually, fair. The rest of the desk is quite well. It's well dusted. It's nice and clean. It's just you just got to get that kind of extra bit down here. The safe over there. This is a bit of a nightmare. This just pot of random paints. When was this? I guess it was recent because you submitted this recently. Otherwise, pretty clean on the desk. Quite like that. This is another sort of carry case which we won't speak of, but the Orcs are nice. I like the Orcs. The Star Wars stuff there with some crisis suits. Are crisis suits that small? That seems really small. That's your first ever mini, yeah. And that's your newer one. That's cool. That one's awesome. Really, you've really done well with that one. That's really cool. Love that one. Okay, that's right. Hang on. Sorry. Non-dark face. So dark face is Link and non-dark face is Luna's. This is Link, I think. Let's just double check. No, that's Link and that's Luna. This must be Link, right? Blue eyes. Yeah, that's Luna. Right, we got cats. Link. Say hello to Link. Dude, run his cat's face. Look at this. Look at this cat. This fluffy cat. I'm gonna clean my whole room so I can put something in there. Or don't clean your room and I just go, you haven't cleaned your room. Sorry, Ski Master Nathan, thank you for subscribing for 12 months. God damn. Donut King as well, and Apollo Milia for tier 1. And the Big Harsh for subscribing to Prime. So yeah, for some reason it's not coming up on this, which is very annoying. So I should look. Thank you for subscribing. So look, I'm making you new pets. No, just add the pets later. It'll be a nice surprise. And then these are them together. But I think we've got to look at this one. Look at this fucking professional ass picture of a cat. I believe this is Luna. Everyone needs to say hello to Luna. If you do not, we will send the hit squad at you. And you won't like that because probably not great. That little paw print in the snow. Adorable. Big Brain 05. The Big Brain I'm winning. The Big Brain I'm winning again. This is my hobby mess. I primarily play Eldar and wanted to branch out to Tau. So you hate everyone. I don't have that much time to spend on painting, so my collection outgrows the ability to paint. The FDM printer is something I got from my grandma. I don't know why she had it in the first place. Oh, right, yeah, that's weird, because I figured you meant, like, from, like, as a present. Not that she had it and gave it to you. It's wild. Hope you like my drawer of sprue. Last but not least, magnets. We always love to see a Dremel, like, just front and center. You know they're doing some serious magnetization. That's not quite nice indeed. I like the fact you got quite a lot of, like, warm natural light. That looks cozy. I like that. And this is all nicely made out pieces. Could I identify them? I mean, that's swords. I can see swords. I can see faces. They look like Harlequin faces, would be my guess. We see some stuff, I'm sure. I mean, that's Avatar of Cain spare parts, I think. Be my guess. Nice shelf in here. Yeah, there, the Eldari. Well, Eldari, yes, there's the Avatar of Cain, so I think the axe is like the other bit. Grandma had a 3D print. That's what I'm saying. Here's the towel, very nice. There's the Harlequins. There is the 3D printer, not plugged in. Probably good. You're not going to use it, not much point plug it in. Very large Rubik's Cube as well. Although I think you've solved it wrong because, like, they're all meant to be the same color. Greeting from Austria, hello. Been enjoying the vids while painting. Ah, lovely. I'm glad you enjoy them. That is a bit part of shame. You, in the Discord, I think if you do exclamation mark, part of shame, I think that should tell you what to do. I may not have updated it. It might be wrong. Try it and see what happens. If not, exclamation mark Discord will get you to the Discord. Actually, I should probably check if the Discord has been... Because sometimes if enough people try and join the Discord, Discord goes, hey, too many people. And causes problems. So hopefully a mod is on that. Combat Patrol, 2 Combat Patrols. Yeah, it's probably a good Combat Patrol to get 2 of, right? Because it's Devilfish and... You gotta get 3 Riptides, though. Like, every bloody... my latest video is about lists, and I think I did a bit of research, and it's like... pretty much every single towel list apart from one has like 2 or 3 Riptides in every list. Oh dear. Price of suits, a hammerhead. Oh, a lot. Okay, there's a lot of just off screen here, a lot of these, but I think a lot of this is built. We saw a lot of this already, like built, not painted. The drawer of sprue. You know what? I was expecting you to have more. I was expecting this to be full. This is a deep drawer, but we've seen them where they're like properly full. So you gotta get those sprue numbers up, my friend. Or don't, I guess. Right. Egg 56. Here's my pile of chaos bits in their boxes and my current army so far. I've been into the hobby for roughly 3 years, thanks to Dawn of War 1 and its expansions and other Warhammer games like it. So a few weeks ago, I did some cleanup and did plenty of clipping, getting rid of the empty parts of the sprues and keeping the bits that are left behind, putting them in one box to conserve plenty of space for more boxes. You can see in the second and third picks. Ah, I see. So yes, this is the top of cupboard. Like, guessing these are mostly emptied with like bits of sprue. 2 forge, well, 1 forge-fiend, 2. Why are the rhinos separated? Why not rhino, forge-fiend? That, for some reason, that bothers me. Also, this is the second time we've seen like demon prints. I think the previous one that I couldn't see in that picture was a forge-fiend and 2 rhinos in that order. Is this the same person? What's going on? I'm pretty sure it was literally like rhino, forge-fiend, rhino, demon prince. It's 4:40 in the morning. I finally got a stream. Either you have like an early shift or something has gone wrong. Wait, whoa. Oh, that's like a... I thought it was like a massive cobweb, but I think it's like a bit of plastic or something. Very nice nights. Lovely. We got lots of here. Old Defiler. Love it. Oh, there's your Forge Fiends. Okay, so yeah, there's your Forge Fiends and your Rhinos. They're all kind of done. That's cool. Very, very nice indeed. You are one of the smart people. You opened the door to the shelf so you don't see your own reflection. Very smart. Yeah, I love this color scheme with the black and blue. Really nice. Is that a using a Chaos from Age of Sigmar helmet, because that's cool. Venom Crawler, yes, yes, yes. Then some more Chaos down there, very nice. Very nice indeed. John Waters. I think we saw him in chat earlier. Could be wrong. Could be confusing. This is my workspace. My pile of shame consists of an unbuilt murder wing, an unopened Chaos Dwarf spearhead, and Night Lord's combat control that has yet to arrive in the mail, and the Hellforged battle box, which I've finished half. Bonus pistol in the image just because. Oh, good. Oh, that's a real gun. I think it looks real enough to me. That was earlier where I said it was the Planet Baddest of Classic just starts with a gun, but that was like a fake Star Wars gun. Yeah, that's just a real gun. Let's just have like water on the floor. Nice. What language is that? I don't know. I don't know what language that is. I like how you have your paint. I just noticed this. You got your paint storage solution, but you're getting your paints out so much they're just all here. I won't say too much though. You might shoot me. I suppose it's on the wall. You need to get 2 monitors. You gotta get on that 2 monitor train. You're in my Discord list. Is that? I thought this. Is this book holding up the monitor? It's not, is it? It's just there's a book there. Fair enough. Immediate ad. As soon as you see the gun, ad. Very nice. Very nice Chaos models there. Very cool. Very nice shelf. Got the Venom Crawler. I like this face of the Venom Crawler. Cool Night Lloyd. Night Lloyds? Cool. 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 Night Lords. We also have Custodes. Yes, Custodes. Black and gold Custodes. Very nice. A bag. Very good. Bamherger Master. I said hamburger. Bamherger. Managed to get through most of my pile over the last few months. If we ignore my planes, which currently sit under all my board games, I'm not searching through them to find things. And ended up getting a Centurion with Power Maul for the Heresy to kitbash into a Warpsmith for an Iron Warrior army that wants up 40k with some new models. Or Chaos today. Still not painting anything though, as I don't have the paints in my Tau and can't find the paint I got for my World Eaters. I also need green stuff for that one Berserker before I can paint him. Very nice. Wrong kind of Centurion, but you know, we'll let that slide. I have that Spearhead. No, I've not started it. It's called Spearhead. This is upside down, but very nice. There's a lot of bits built. Cool models. Nice Tau. Love it. I mean, you got further with me with the Spearhead, I suppose. This guy got like a chainsword leg. That's fun. I like that. And these are battle suits. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Not much for Pile of Shame, which is probably good. Flunt Westwood. What name? Little late to this. Just got out of class. My Ultramarines, who I am slowly painting. First model. Latest model. Very nice. You can see the improvement, the gold especially. Like, the gold is so much brighter over here. Very nice. You have your drawer of Space Marines. On your desk, which contains a knight. Another knight, I assume. Blade Guard. They Incursors or Inceptors? Incursors or Infiltrators, sorry. I don't know what they are. Oh, they're Scouts with the heavy bowler. Very nice. Okay. The man in the grey flannel suit. Used. That's important. This is a dorm of some sort, right? Because this is, again, it's like that square carpeting. Unless square carpeting is just a thing that people do nowadays. A Rhino and an Impulse? No, that's a Gladiator, I think. Because it's not an Impulsor, because the Impulsor would have the back on. And over here, an Invicta War suit we like. No Centurions. Absolute state. Pile of sprues over here. We see that. And also this kind of precarious. Not that precarious. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Next up. Nick Fury. My cabinets of shame have swapped around a bit. I sold the Raven Guard and Blood Angels and Old Custodies and bought new Custodies. Added a few bits to my Dark Angels and built my new Minotaur's army. You can use Templars, Ultramarines, or Blood Angels rules models I have. And I'm working on painting my Rangers of Rohan Guard army so I can flog it. Edit, there's another 2 picks with 30 Deathwing Terminators and characters. I have a total of 141 Terminators. Jesus, 54 Space Wolves, 50 for Dark Angels, 37 for my Minotaurs. I have a problem. And the 10 Rohan Death Riders I'm painting, but they wouldn't let me post them. Shame. Yes, I remember this one, I think. I like your 2 thin coats display. Very nice. That's all your guard. Yes, I remember this one. You're trying your best to avoid taking yourself. But there you are. These are the Custodes. Yes, this is the one where I looked at it and went, God, that's a lot of Terminators. But then it wasn't a lot of Terminators. It was a mirror. So if you think this next, I assume this next one. Yeah, if you think that's a lot of Land Raiders, don't worry. There's only 2. I made that mistake last time. No, I was like, oh my God, so many Land Raiders. Or should I get a Warlord Titan? Probably not. Or should I get a Centurion Assault Squad or Brutalis Dreadnought? Yes, you should get both. That's the kind of question you should be asking. Then I'll say yes, because it'll be the correct answer. Very cool. These are the new Stodies. Very nice, very nice. Paul, I need more unpainted points on my shelf. True. Do it then. David Twig, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you very much. We got down here. So this is stuff you bought, like the Minotaur stuff, I guess? You have a lot of Land Raiders. I'll be honest, you should probably play Armored Spear Tip with all those Land Raiders, my friend. Yeah, a lot of like 1, 2, 3, 4 Dreadnoughts there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Dreadnoughts. Good lord. I mean, it's not as many as all your Terminators. God damn. I mean, that's another Land Raider. That tells me you enjoy Land Raiders. B. May. Hi, Paul. I've been in the hobby since I was 4 in 2002. Okay. With my dad doing terrain, but I've lost all my minis from before 2022. We just placed them at his house with his. Missed by 4 main Warhammer armies, Sisters, Grey Knights, Praetorian Guard, and Agents of the Imperium. I have 256 minis, 82 of which are painted. 201, 78.5% which are built. I have 3 unopened boxes. But 10% of the Sisters, Grey Knights are my and his old metal minis from second hand. There's a bunch of part squads from random armies half painted in the cabinet. I inherited his pile of shame when he lost his sight. Okay. It lives in the closets, big section. Second door is LARP costuming. I'll turn the spares into Kill Team Sunday. His Blood Angels will be my 5th army. I have 9 Lego armies, including 2 with near 100 miniatures and 3 with well over 100. Most are in boxes. Most sprue bits are clipped off. Cat sorted. Cat is Phoebe. We do have a cat. Right. Oh, there's a lot going on in this picture. Let's just start looking. First of all, CRT. I mean, if you're a speedrunner, fantastic. I see the old Nintendo down there as well. Or then, the old NES. Xbox 360 controller. Wii down there as well. Probably more stuff, maybe. Can't see. Soft toys up here. Very nice. Yeah, CRT if you're doing speedrunning. Perfect. Just the suspicious crate-looking thing. Models. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Old stereo. A CD player. Cool armor. That's cool as hell. I want to see more of that. What else can we see? Fucking VHS player. I know you said you started in 2002, but are you still in 2002? Is that a VHS of Jurassic Park? Oh, look at those old bloody hell. The proper old, like, yeah, those cases you got for VHSs. How many people here are young enough that they've never used a VHS? Should I start a full deathcore or Krieg army when 11th edition wrong? If you want to. Cool. Like who does what's a VHS? There you go. Some tape. It goes into something like that. About that size. It's a videotape. I just don't know what VHS stands for. I probably should know what VHS. Video home system. That makes sense. Vertical house. I grew up with VHS and the NES. There you go. You're someone my age. For years I should, but my parents had them. So about time to rewind the tape at the beginning. Exactly. It also happened to if you recorded anything on like the TV. You had to make sure you weren't overwriting something. Classic. Having to go to like channel 3 or whatever to play your games. I don't know why that was like that. Actually, like kids these days, you know, they don't have. They think everything's so difficult. You had to go to like channel 3 and you had to click the switch at the back to make it go to the fucking Mega Drive or whatever. Yeah, be kind, rewind. I play AOS, so by law I have to be old enough to know what a VHS is. Stopping and starting recording so you didn't waste tape with the adverts. Now, there you go. That's But there was no. Well, I guess if you were like saving something to watch later, but normally what it would be for us, it would be for what putting to tape stuff while we weren't there, so we couldn't like stop and start for the ads. I know what the acronym means because of people talking about on analog horror. Ah. They could be people there as people younger than me, yeah. I was NES VHS still, and my DVD player. 1,000 DVDs, damn. Very nicely painted. Really nice, vivid gold. I like that. A paint scheme when it's all together like this, where it's just nice and bright. Don't know why you still have a Christmas tree then. That's concerning. I mean, you might be stuck on Christmas Day in 1996 for all I know, based on this bloody setup. But I think I've just seen something. Let's back up to. What was it? I saw. Yeah, these. I think these kind of drawers here, they have cassette tapes and stuff in it. Lego, very nice. I see some unopened boxes. Terminators, some Warlord game stuff. The Rough Riders, not fooling me. See them. Box of variety of things. Painting stuff, very nice. Very, very nice. Pokeball. A golf ball. A Pokeball, a golf ball. Any other balls? Well, it looks like, I guess, a LARP gun. Or you've just taken a gun and, like, put a load of tape around it. There's a Nerf gun. Like a custom Nerf gun. They must be custom Nerf gun type things. And this cat was called Phoebe. Phoebe looks like they're not happy with the VHS situation. Everyone say hello to Phoebe. 8-track storage cases, yeah. Mid-20s here, I remember I watched Space Wars on VHS so much it burnt the tape. Then proceeded to wear the CD, then stay movie. Nice. Phoebe does look unimpressed. But Phoebe is very cute. I am a zoomer and I love that shite. These chats have my box TV. TVs that were like deeper than they were wide. They couldn't do that now. Like a 48-inch screen that was also 48 inches would be the heaviest thing in the world. Ridiculous. What name? Commissar Man Spider. Hey, so this is my grey horde of the boxes you see in these KDA stands, and one of the 2 Lima Russ's tanks are built. Bought myself a home not too long ago, so I'm just getting my own room set up. What you can't see are the 130 unpainted NIDs and nearly 3,000 points of Necrons that are currently with my dad. I played Blood Angels, Imperial Guard, Death Guard, Imperial Knights, Admech, Tyranids, and Necrons, and happy to own an Adeptus Custodes army. And happen to own an Adeptus Custodes. Right now, I'm starting an Iron Warriors army for myself. Of it all, I think everything is above or around 3k points except for Custodes. I'd make 9. On the tank pile is 1 Shadow Sword, 1 Baneblade, 7 Lemurusses, 3 Rogadors, and 2 Basilisks. I love my tanks. You and every other guard player. Jesus, that's a lot of tanks. It's so far very neat, very nice. Like the built-in cupboards. Very... These guys have no heads. Good lord. Poor Iron Warriors. Whatever shall they do. Got one unopened there. Oh, not too bad. That's nice and neat still. Very clean, clean wooden cupboard here. More tanks, very nice. Yeah, here's a big pile of tanks. That's 2 Baneblade chassis, 3 Dawns and 7 Russes or something, and 2 Basilisks, 1 Basilisk and a thing. I don't know. How many Necrons are those Catan? True. But to be fair, previously it wouldn't have been meta chasing to have like loads of Catan, but now, woof. Catan is the way to go. Just some Admech over there, yeah, it's very nice. Mortarion, very nicely painted. Love the wings, very, very nice indeed. Very, very cool. Blood Angels. Very nice. Nice and neat, lots of stuff. Razza 119. My updated Pile of Shame setup. I gifted my friend Fletcher, who originally suggested that I push my Pile of Shame a box of Centurions for his birthday. Hell yeah. Like you got the your washing machine over there, just in case. April. I'm assuming that those don't show your breast. I think you have covered it based on what I can see. So let's just zoom over here. Unopened stuff, including unopened Centurions, which is heinous. But the stuff you painted is very, very nice. I'm loving the jetpacks here, and this Hazard Stripe, very, very nice. You're going with Eighth and Shan, so Raven Guard is cool. Love it. We love a Raven Guard. I'm assuming there's a Raven Guard. Very cool. I like the Tyranids as well, actually. They're really cool. Paint. Raven Guard. Very, very cool. That's just one picture. Nice. Good picture. Pretty clean, to be honest. Like, nice and neat. Washing machine over there, just in case. Not much to talk about apart from the unopened Centurions, which is a crime. Primaris ATV fan. My Pile of Shame been collecting for a little over a year. Most of it is Tyranids, Custom High Fleet, Hermes, and Dark Angels. But you're a Primaris ATV fan, you say? Oh, I like this color scheme. A lot of good blue color schemes. This is a very weird shelf, though, like a circle shelf. Yeah, like apart from here and here, like you don't put much there. I guess you did put that guy there. A weirdly shaped shelf. Good amount of. I mean, got 2 Tyrannofexes. Light there. Weird dull looking thing. Very cool. Yes. Well, we're at that point of the fucking program. I'm gonna start yawning. I don't know why I do that. Maybe I just don't breathe enough. Maybe I haven't been drinking enough. Everyone should hydrate right now. Delicious. Got a lion there. Very nice. This guy's missing the rest of his tank. He's just kind of there like, oh shit. Be a problem. Yeah, it's very, very nice. Got the good helmet. One of the good helmets. There's no bad option for the head for the lion. Otto von Ruthless. I've been in the hobby for about 4 years now. Mostly paint Warhammer with about 6k points to Space Marines, about half purchase second hand. 5k points to Death Guard, a few demons here or there. Just started getting into orcs. Also lots of game from Age of Sigmar. And also painting models for Kingdom, Death, Monster, and Cthulhu, Death May Die. As well as a few random models that caught my eye. Enjoy, part of opportunity. Very nice and neat setup so far. Loving this quarter-desk action. Gratis Opus there, and yeah, I don't even know. I guess it's like a wet palette or something. Wall-mounted storage for your paints, very nice. Very cool. This guy's cool. Very cool. Is that a Nagash? He's a big lad, isn't he, Nagash? That's fucking... He's a big lad, I know that. Oh, I like your demon version. The demon dogs. That's cool. Oh god, there's the Chaos one. Archaon? God, he's huge. Jesus, what the base size is that? I have to look that up. That seems like a large base for Archaon. Big count. Okay, on the Everchosen. 160 mil base. Damn. He's 810 points. Have a look. So 3 attacks, hits on 3s, moves on 2s, rend 1, 5 damage. 6 attacks, 4-2, 2 rend 3 damage, and 4 attacks. Just rend 3 against heroes. 2-3, 2-3. He does a bunch of shit. God damn. Scary boy. Ever played Warhammer Tacticus? I played it once years ago, but I haven't... Same as Defat. God, Defat is big, aren't they? What? Very nicely done Death Guard with some other demons. Really nicely done. Very cool rat. I do like Skaven. I just saw my Skaven out at some point. Here's the stuff that's still work in progress, but still very cool. Because these are the... I mean, that's a Venom Crawler, right? Otherwise, he's like... There's some actual Warhammer over there, but there's also some other stuff from some of your other game types. And you still have a lot of them. Okay, you were doing well. It was going so well. I mean, this is the obvious, like... You bought some of the Imperium magazine type stuff, because that's cheap, and that's fine. There's 2 lots of bikes, especially because it's such an old kit. Bikes, you got the new Huron Blackheart, Lord Discordant, Chosen, Nemesis Claw, Twigs, out of nowhere, Direwolves, Storm Fiends, That9 Praetor. Oh, some Orcs. Then you were getting into Orcs. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's got some Orcs. Nice. Oh, I also... Hang on. Yes, I see a Helldrake box, but I didn't see a Helldrake. I could be wrong. Just have a quick flick through. Did I see a Helldrake? No. You know what? Fair, because Heldrakes are a pain in the ass. Yeah, you just started getting to Orcs. I was right. Stinkier. Behold my stuff. Right. So we've got desk over here, in this corner. This is like a kitchen table, which is just covered in stuff. Where to start? I don't know. It's all a bit much. Your airbrush is just kind of there, and then you got some Lego. It's not that cluttered, but it's just quite cluttered. There's like a Pokemon card over there. Can't quite see it. There's just like a Pokemon card here. Every time I zoom in, it cuts it off, which is annoying. You're probably sick of me zooming in and out like a maniac, so try and stop. Adeptus Titanicus. Just like get your roll over there. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah. There's the Pokemon card. You can see it now, right? There it is. Just a Pokemon card. You got like, your wheels are being stopped by that. You got a, I guess, protect the floor, which is pretty good. It's not the worst we've seen, but it's just quite a lot. I think, especially because there's just like these big boats every so often. There's some Gundam here as well, and just a big pile of rocks. Just rocks. I was on with the Avatar Arcane. Oh, right, yeah, it was cool. Interesting. Like how the emissary is flipping the, what's that? What was that? Oh, yeah, here. Good spot, to be fair. Very good spot. How old are these submissions? This one was, when was this? Middle of April? Stitch Kid, currently working on the, let me try that again, because it's going to make it. Stitch Kid, currently working on the last of the Tyranid half of the Leviathan box with some Raveners in progress. And a Turvagon, open but unbuilt. I've been into 40k for about 4 months now, with my cousin giving me the Tyranids from Leviathan for Christmas. There's the Psychophage. There's a horse. I'm not seeing the horse. Look at that horse. Game of grass. Very nice. Few bits here. Prime. Juju's baby box. Yes, there's the Leviathan stuff. Very nice. Very nicely done. And just a shelf of stuff. Storm Giant. Very cool. Yeah, like for 4 months, you made some good progress. Ernie like Hemingway, but not. Well, I started my Warhammer mini journey in September 2025. I knew what I was getting myself into, both from a lore perspective and from a hobby perspective. I've been reading Black Library books and Horus Heresy for a while now, and I'm also a scale modeler. So collecting and painting Warhammer minis was basically just a matter of time. So here is my hobby corner, pile of shame, and a few of my painted minis. Crimson Fist since the Sergeant, my latest. Pictures were taken during a period of time. Oh, for some reason, I read that as pictures were taken during a time period, like most pictures are. Because I thought this channel would be open sooner. See my latest pile of shame, picture below, 22nd of April at 7:07. Wow, that. Okay, that's an edit. See my latest pile of shame, picture below. So there's one later for this, for Ernie. I can't tell. Is that a gun? Are they guns? They're probably guns. That's an American flag. Oh dear. Some open stuff here. I think some of it's Chaos. Space Marines as well. Various like battle forces. Crux Terminatus. Saturn 9, yeah. Airsoft. Okay, that's alright. No joy. Oh, you got the Redempted Joy toy. Nice. But you said no joy here, so I don't. You're giving me mixed signals. There are all the books. Very nice. These are the joy toys. Very cool. Oh, I like these. Damn, they're really nicely done. Cool salamanders and then Deathwatch guy there. Very nice. So this Crimson Fist guy was the latest. Is that right? No, this Crimson Fist guy. Oh, that's cool. Really nicely done. Bloody edge highlighting on that. So clean. God damn. Yeah, that's insanely done. Galaxy A555 5G. So Deathwatch. He's cool. Alright, here's the here's the actual pile of shame here. What we got? Oh, it's a. Okay, question. Why 2? Var as well. Character with shield. Darth Lysander. Eradicators. I just bought some of them as well. The new Necron character. I give him a pass. He's clearly a good painter. True. Yeah, if you're a good painter, you don't have to worry about the pile of shame. I'm just going to jump ahead to the other one, which said it was on the 22nd. So page ahead. Okay, because there was an initial burst when I opened it, and then it's a bit of a lag after that, so it should be around here somewhere. Here we go. Update. So what's been added? Sword of War. 2 combat patrols. Titus. You still haven't opened any of the Iron Fathers. I think the update has been. Oh, and the Legion, the Custodians thing as well. That's 135 quid. Jesus. One I will either make a Salamander or Crimson Fist Tech Marine, the other regular Iron Father. Ah, true. Makes sense. I mean, to be fair, if I look at that again, actually, if I find it, I'm pretty sure that's what my Tech Marine is made out of, so it makes sense. Pretty sure Steve made it out of that guy. Cool. Carrot. All I haven't completed. All right, what is this? What is this? Treat your minis Treat your minis with respect. You can't just dump them in a box like this, even if they're not finished. This is heinous. Worse than your of the bloody Zangle you did. What's this? Because it looks like the details here are really nicely done. Don't do this. This is bad. Get them out of the box from somewhere nice. Masses Arzu. Small update from the man who tried to dust his shelf. Very good. Around 2+ years into the hobby, not the most up-to-date picks of my collection. I have around 15 to 17k points worth of Warhammer. Currently, I don't have hobby table because I'm currently moving and a good portion of my unpainted minis are there. Unpainted minis should be around 40 Orc Boys, 40 Orc Looters, few Killer Cans, some Orc Trucks and other vehicles. That one night box is built and painted. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I won't worry. Very nice. Really good. Oh, this Nightbringer is awesome. That's a really good Nightbringer. I love how vivid that came out. Like the brightness of the green, like oh, really good. Yes, you attempted to paint. Yes, you attempted. We're at the point of the stream where I'm just losing words. You attempted to dust your shelf here. I can see. You are allowed to move the models to do so. Just letting you know. I mean, you didn't even try. You didn't. Come on now. It looks like you tried dusting it with your hands and went, I can't be asked. Well, you say that, but there's an unopened box here. Several unopened boxes here. There's this. Well, this. Hey. Nice orcs, very nice. Lots of knights. A good Magnus. A phone. Is that a stomper? 2 stompers? 2 stompers. Absolute mad lad. It's dusted now. Well, there you go. That's good. And the old Nightbringer. Find yourself someone who owns 2 stompers. That's 1,600 points of in the game now. It's insane. Yeah, the painting stuff you've done well. I mean, you need to spend some time dusting, but yeah, that Nightbringer is fucking cool. I mean, it's all these 2 shelves here are awesome. That Nightbringer is so vivid and so like different. I really like that. Posting my sorry, I should probably say the name. Was gonna be here all night? Maybe. What do I think of Trench Crusade? All right. I don't have much. I mean, the rules look cool. I don't have much opinion on that. I'm not played it, so. Jimothy the Necron. Posting my shame plus tool storage that gives people headaches. Oh, I don't like this. You have essentially just made a Necron catapult here. Please. I mean, you've already made a fucking mess anyway. Just shove this a bit further in. Good look. I mean, there's just stuff on the floor. Like sprues on the floor like this. I'm going to turn around. I'm not much better. But no. I'm better than this. I'm better than this. I am messy, but not this. Not this. Also, the table just like in the middle of the room with the light that then just has a string of the extension cable. That's doing my head in. Because you trip on this, you trip on that, you're falling into this, that's being flung, the table's collapsing. It's all gone wrong. What we got going on here? I see Centurions at least. Looks like that box is open. But do I see? Why do you have the book there? That's going to ruin the book. Careful. I want to get like stuff on it. This is on like a breakfast bar as well type thing. This cable just cut across as well. Oh boy. Alright, the Centurions are over there. So the Centurions are built and they've been undercoated. That's good news. We like to see it. that yeah, you mentioned the tool storage was weirding people out. I mean, this isn't the weirdest thing I've seen on for this picture, but good lord, like that's wrong. I don't like it. I don't like it. I want you to change it. I want you to change. I want you. You need to be different. I know that people are like, you know, be yourself, be your authentic self. No, change. Thank you for your submission. All right, Alfie. Only been in the hobby for a few months. I do my painting and assembling in different places until I can get hold of a proper setup to do both. Slowly painting my way through the Krieg now. Was given all the Ultramarine stuff as a gift while in the UK, so I haven't got around to painting it. I only have 8 finished minis so far. Since photos I got a lot more paint. 2 Krieg kill teams, 2 Aerial Dawns, 2 Artillery teams, 2 Vastalists, but I also finished a lot more, including my Lord Marshal Dryer. Another Lord Marshal Dryer. Just how do I touch this? You are watching someone. I think I recognize their icon, but I don't know what their name is. It's interesting to see what you choose to put as your favorites. Anyway, over here you just have like a path. Cool models down there, very nice. I think you got like just paints in this corner. Yeah, don't mix up these mugs. I'm assuming one of them has paint water in. They're very interesting looking tweezers. Because they're like scissor tweezers. But like they're default closed rather than default open. Help, brother, I've fallen and I cannot get up. Yeah, Ultramarines are there with a gift. Very nice. Little Legends, thank you for the super chat.
Hi Paul, sorry I missed my review.
That's alright.
Mine was the one with the avatar of Kane, painted, and the white cats had to reverse back. Thanks again.
Hey, no worries. You're right. Glad you, yeah, your avatar of Kane was very cool. I like your paint storage solution with minimal paint. Right in front of the Lord of the Rings Lego. Very nice. Monkey6199. Been in the hobby for just over 2 years. The list is what I do not have pictures of since they are tucked away in an old dresser that I use for storage. Also, my current room setup and my dog Bowser. Alright, we've got a dog. Got some built pyramids. Very nice. Even more, like that's a lot of gaunts and a tank. Couldn't tell you which one. It's Horus Heresy one. Could be like the Kratos or something. In this, what looks like a metal bin or a metal vent. The vent of shame, which is where the dreadnoughts go. The red is very bright and vivid. I really like that. Really well done with like the red being quite so bright. Having like the vividness really helps. There's blue here as well. I like the reverse sword. The reverse sword hold, very cool. Very nice. I can't see a chair though. I mean, you should be like, I don't know where you'd sit down. Like there's no chair in here. I mean, you have the Necronomicon, but no chair. What's that all about? This is like quite a large room, actually. There's a 3D printer over there, near a window for ventilation. Good. I like how this table is basically just like 2 A-frames, which you also put your filament in. This is one of those standing desks. Yeah, but it's not high enough to be a standing desk. So I guess you just kind of kneel down. Crazy. Overwatch SMH. Oh, on the cup, okay. No, I was like, where are you seeing Overwatch? I'm not seeing Overwatch. This is Bowser. Everyone say hello to Bowser. That light above the desk? I believe it was, yes. It is a boy. Oof. Good boy. Good boy right there. Don't kill Mario. I'll just never kill Mario. I guess he's lost lives a bit bad. This is stuff that was not shown. Nepulsar, large pile of terrain. Unbuilt Brutalis. 10th edition combat trial, Mephiston and Martyrs, Astaroth, Judicia, Player Guard, Ancient 3 Player Guard, 3 Renegades, Combat Captain, Combat Marines, Eliminators, 24 gaunts, 10 shoot. Yeah, you don't need any more gaunts, my dude. You have enough gaunts. Thank you very much. Skeleton. Had our first house for a couple of years now, and although small, I converted the upstairs room into my own office. Really the first time I've ever had free reign to make my own space, so I try to keep it clean. I have no unopened boxes as of 5k Deathwatch and a couple thousand points in Crute. I am one of those people. All unbuilt, fitting into a drawer and never leaving that capacity. Dog's name is Chuck. We're going to Centurion football. God, that's a mighty dog. Everyone say hello to Chuck. We're straight in with another dog. They're not buggering about. They're just straight in with the dogs. I think obviously this is a like small little like sofa thing, but it just looks like it's like a regular size sofa with a giant dog. And Chuck is the right name for him. You do need to dust over here. Chuck is looking at you. He's like, dust this fucking desk over there. I see it. I know you. Nice carpet. Annoying carpet if you drop any of your models though. You got some anime up here. Nothing like egregious. There's just anime up there. Ooh, this is cool. Gundams, yep. I'm talking old via like, fucking tape set over here, and then Transformer. Very nice. Alright, what we got up here? We got a sword. We got a that. I'm sure it's from something. I'm sure someone's gonna be like, "Oh, it's the thing from the thing." I don't know what this is. But it looks cool. It looks like you could hit someone really hard with it. That's the main thing. Gold Ranger staff. There you go. So I knew someone would be like, "That's the thing." That's your. Why is that your background? Every time you can put your computer on, you got this cat laughing at you. I mean, sure. Mortgage paperwork. I mean, that's important. I want to know. Garbage. Garbage day.
I have lost dozens of bits in that carpet. Dog's name is Chunk.
Dog's name is Chunk. Oh my god, it's Chunk, not Chuck. I'm so sorry. Everyone say hello to Chunk, not Chuck. Because I'm wrong. I'm so sorry. I mean, Chunk is an even better name. Because he's Chunk, isn't he? Alright, everyone, start again. For the video, we start again. Hang on, alright. Oh look, it's Skeleton. He said stuff. His dog's name is Chunk. Everyone say hello to Chunk. Thank you. Everyone say hello to Chunk. Because I absolutely didn't get that wrong. You would... Editor, don't show the first bit. Anyway, we still weren't done. Because the cat was laughing at me, and then it was Chunk. Cool. Space Ghost. This. Centurion. Found it. They're right here. That's the draw. That's the pile of shame draw. That's as big as it gets, which is not good. Sorry, which is good, not bad. I'm doing great at this one, aren't I? Here's all your bits. Nice, cool Deathwatch. Very nice. More Centurions. Terminators. Very nice. Nice. Chunk. This boy. We've said a load of Chunk, but here's leave this here just so you can appreciate Chunk more. And the Centurion again. Oh, I like the Deathwatch shoulder. Very, very nice. Centurions are badass. Bam Bam GC25. Next. Been in the hobby just over a year. Most of this comes from Combat Patrol magazine. From the last time I posted last year, my pile of shame has only grown. Adding to the unbilled Harkin, World Claimer, Carl, and Death Dread. Stuff you painted so far, very nice. Two of the same mug. Who would have two of the same mug? Crazy. Wind Riders, very nice. Orcs there as well. Orcs. Help, brother. my lower half has gone missing. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. sprues. You sprues, you losers. Then you got some Blade Guard veterans, some Assault Ancestors, Deathcore Krieg, and some Jump Pack Ancestors. Yeah, very nice. And some classic Lego. So this is all the list. I'll go through the whole thing. There's a lot of stuff there. Very nice. Nice and clean as well. That one streamer won that Jeopardy game. It is true. I did a thing. Why do you only breaks off mug handles? I mean, probably not, but also, if it's frequent, you're doing something wrong. Anyway. Brow JD? 29. Been in the hobby for about 6 months. I have about 2,300 points of 1,000 Suns. Only 5 Rubiks done. Almost 7,000 points of Space Marines in various stages of completion. About 500 points of Town, none of which is done. 6 months. Oof. They're unopened. They're unopened. That's unopened. It is unfortunate because if you had waited, you could have got the obviously it's Repex is not one Repex and one Repulse. Magnus, Orc Combat Patrol, Thousand Combat Patrol. All of this, but not a single Centurion. Huh? Algebra Survival Guide. And Calculus for Dummies. You need those to work out how much you spent on this, because I can tell you it's not good. Not good news. Oh, you got a Invictor. Looks like it's a Dragon Ball Z jacket or something. What's going on here? You know you're supposed to do the spray paint outside? Oh, you've been smearing something over here. That sounded like I was accusing you of something sordid. That's not what I meant. I'm just like it. A raid? 80 plays 40k with a Ripper raid? Why won't you tell me? YouTube. Or OBS, whatever this fucking program is. Thank you very much for the raid. What I meant was on purpose. Why are you doing this? Why would you do that to yourself? You don't have enough points for one, get a Centurion Assault Squad. Because you can do more with it, I think. Gameplays 4K, thank you very much. For the Ripper raid. We had a good stream. And if you didn't have a good stream, then I do apologize. I can't help you. Now we've raided, let's nick everything not Dale down. Joke's on you. There's shit all to steal from here. You're not going to get much. Soy Mage is gifted a tier 1 sub to Kate Plays 4K, thank you very much. And Alexander Hughes subscribed for tier 1, thank you. Thank you. What is my stance on 3D printed models? Alright. I have like one. But you want the 3D print models? You do. He's on to us last G-set. There's at least 36 Centurions to steal? Well, I mean, good luck. They're in my Madcase 2.0 for Halo.stronger.com. And that's all you need to know. We've got an old school mouse down now. It's probably not an old school mouse, it's just the colour. It looks like classic old style colour. Energy sword. Very nice. Another combat patrol. You got a lot of stuff. You need to start building through that stuff. I had a Terror stream, but that's because my internet sucks. That's fair. That's fair. Are you editing that out of the video? We'll see what happens. Whatever's in the video, it's probably good because it's funny. Blake. I have like a few I want to get through because there's one in particular. So we'll go for a little bit longer here. Blake, 2.5 years in this hobby. Well, the models I've counted, 473 total. Made 135 and Prime built another 82. Alright, and I grabbed an entire Cruel Boys army super cheap the other day. It's worse than it looks because I've condensed the boxes. Like an extra lord of change, 2 Vermin Lords hiding, character models, etc. More Lego than what's on display. An entire tower of boxes is built, packed away sets. Deposit is unopened castle, Lord of the Rings pirate stuff. I know Paul is going to be like 1 scale model kit. Yeah, I found that on the road. Also, both pieces of IKEA furniture, only furniture I paid for, was the chair and display composite. I even found the giant cutting mat. Ooh. Shoes. Binding of Isaac's shoes. What? Oh, it's cut off on the stream. But there's the Binding of Isaac shoes over there on that shelf. What the? They're cool, but odd. Painting setup, very nice. Like your under desk issue there. Yeah, I look forward to the new Paris Centurions, mostly because then it means new content for Paul. I can find my own content, probably, maybe. I currently have 6 Imperial Agents Battle Forces that I need to paint. You're the only one buying any of those things. Very nice, very nice. Nice and neat, nice and cool. Neo, sure. Yeah, cool models over there. Let's have a look. I thought this had a plus Grandma for some reason. I'm obviously getting tired. Plus Grandma, plus Grand Lego, plus one Gundam. All of Might Max Doom Zone's board games. Vermintide. Yeah, then you condensed a bunch of boxes by the sounds of it as well. Cracked 3 grand Wacom Scream. More shameful than all my more. Oh man, what? Oof. That's unfortunate. Because I know that Wacoms or Wacoms or whatever, they're very expensive. I've got one. And I got it super cheap. Why is it? That's not. That's kitchen roll. That's not goon tissue. Come on now. Have some respect. I'm going to paint stream anytime soon. Probably next week there might be some painting streams if I can be bothered. I need to be bothered painting as well. I can be bothered to set the stream. Oh dear. Anyway. Thank you very much, Blake. The Krongloid. Been back in the hobby since November of last year, and I'm currently building up 2 40k armies for the start of a new edition. Didn't have a dedicated hobby space, so virtually everything has to be portable, as I do most of my painting downstairs. It also doesn't help that I suck at finishing minis and usually end up moving on to something else. Finish anything. Most of the GW boxes are either holding bits or works in progress. Also bonus Lego corner. Some people enjoy the Lego. Cars. Nice. I think you might be into cars. I don't know what's giving me that impression. Very nice. Storm Raven. Storm Raven spotted. Hell yeah. Still a Storm Raven. Like a hidden model back here as well. Oh dear. Alright. What else we got? Models. Very nice. Very nicely done more than Val. See that. And Celestine? Her name? Wrong. Storm Raven, yes. Hand Raider. Gladiator. Gladiator is ready. President amount of deathmatch supposed in newspaper. Yeah, I think the mats are quite good. You know when Templar Strong are having their next big sale? I don't know actually, but you can get 25% off with code Paul25. 33 though, only a madman would have 36. I didn't miss my own part of shame to that. You did. It was shameful. There's a Bionicle on top of like a crab. That's cool. That's cool. Yes, I think you might like cars. Went to a pendulum tour. Now there's your train ticket. If you know exactly where you went. No P. Let's say. No, we're not going to find out. This is white scars. Might be a custom chapter, but it could be white scars. Cool. Very clean white, to be fair. I mean, the fact that you've got this white so clean is insane. Very, very nice. Zach. Started collecting Warhammer in August of 2025. Now I have around 1k points of World Eaters and 800 points of Tau. They're very opposites. Tau and World Eaters. Head out. Good night. Alright. Thanks for joining. Black Man. I also bought the Battle of Bold start set from Bolt Action, as seen in the box of Despair and Misery. I made the cardboard armor for a costume competition and sadly lost that competition. As for cats, Finn is the one with the pink nose, Max black nose, and Leo is the brown cat. Alright, I'm going to forget those names immediately. So look. I think something there. I mean, someone said about newspaper. What about just a piece of paper? What about that? A lot of Star Wars Lego. Believe yourself. Another 3D printer. It's near a window, which is open. That's good. I think that's like a flesh chair is Discord. Using Discord and like Opera GX instead of like the app. Wow. You know what? Fair. Is that a MadCase2 for Overdale.stronger.com right there? That is indeed a MadCase2 for Overdale.stronger.com. Have I been to Cumbria? I have, yes. With tower in it as well. Look at these magnetic trays that you can just drag out. Look how good and easy this is. Overdale.stronger.com. Use code 425. If you don't, then you're wrong. This is precariously balanced on this box. These two, I feel like if you knock this and these two fall, that's gonna be an absolute nightmare. I mean, this is also a choice. To have like this open box and these two like in a V shape. Just peek through the window and judge. Can I play the Edinburgh GT in July? Probably not. I think that's a bit too far for me. I'd probably have to try and sort that out now. This. Oh, I recognize this. This is the thing that you attach to desks to put like lights in and stuff. I just have so many of those lying around. That is cool. Shame that lost, but it's a very, very well made. I got on the giant Lego as well. All right, so pink nose. Let's get this right. Finn, Max, and Leo. This is Finn. Everyone say hello to Finn. I know it's a cat, so not fish, but this is Finn. Hello, Finn. There's another cat in the background, but we'll ignore that one. Only look at this cat. Only look at Finn. Finn the cat. Then we move on to Max. Hello to Max. Max! Get 3 cats this time. 3 cats. Lucky, we're so lucky. And finally, Leo, which makes sense. This looks like a lion. He looks mad as hell. Leo is unhappy with the situation. He's very fluffy. Oh my god, it's doing the thing again. Hi, voice. No, translate. That's not how this works. Make sure to capitalize the name, otherwise it's going to try and translate it into something. I wish you'd tell me what language it thought it was. They're brothers, by the way. Very nice. Alright, next we have Rays. I've been collecting and building since 9th. Been painting super slowly since then. Just started playing this past year, just in time to learn 10th as 11th is coming out. The pile of shame is mostly Warhammer Imperium kits, some of the larger Necron builds, and at the start of the Krieg army. Additionally, I have a few Gundam kits I need to build. I have 2 or 3 in the basement that I haven't made it up yet. Still finished painting about 3k points of Space Wolves, 2k Necrons, Blueberries. I have about 15 D&D minis. The yellow box was stolen from my wife. Used as a spray box for my airbrush. Well, I hope she didn't need it. The stuff you painted so far is very nice. Like, this silver is really well done. Hey, look at this tray. That's a tray. I'm one. Oh, this guy's precarious. Found the precarious. And another help, brother. My legs. My legs. Yeah, like this one here, this Doomsday Arc. Like, very nice and clean. There we got the trays again. Big old monsters at the bottom. Very nice and clean desk as well. Like, it doesn't look that dusty or anything. Like, look, I mean, it's a little bit. I won't be grocery for that. Massage gun, very nice. Clean floor. Looking good. So you stole this. Let's see. Fab Fit Fun, I see. There's just some other YouTuber product, but this is what. Oh, this. Look at this thing of beauty. This MadCase2 Overdale.stronger.com. We've been the tail end of the stream is where all the mad cases were. Turns out. Stop. Yeah. Beautiful MadCase2 Overdale.stronger.com. This is the Gundam corner. That's a perfect grade. I mean, goddamn. Full Psycho frame. The naming conventions on Gundams are wild. Oh yeah. This is a very familiar site. I've got... mine's not that big, but I definitely have a big pile of these magazines. So cheap. Very nice. Good shit. The bad that all I want is the trays, not the case. Well, if you buy the Magazine over at .com, you get like 6 trays. And magnets. Sorry, and magnets. Oh god, I still have to do the ad for tomorrow as well. Oh, I've got some... Well, it's going to be a late one today. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, dear. We'll have to get up early tomorrow. Anyway. What about laser cut MDF scenery? Could you get that? You can get some nice laser cut MDF scenery as well for data.stronger.com. Started April 2025, so a year ago. 2.5k-ish of Necrons spanning other armies. So the pictures are the overall hobby space, tucked in the corner of the unfinished basement. White shelves are the pile of shame and general hobby stuff. Third picture is the true pile of shame, the unopened, unstarted projects. He's attempting to work on nights to get 2k ready for 11th. 4 is desk space, buckets under the desk are for garbage, recycling and sprue. Black cases are completed minis. 5 is the work in progress drawer. There is a Stormlord in there apparently. 6 is the paint rack, 7 is the airbrush setup, and 8 is the NID control work in progress. This is in a basement. All the board games are down here as well. They have these like little bands around all your board games to keep them closed. Very cool. Anyway, it's quite bright down here, to be fair, for a basement. You got a lot of good light down here. Like, this is well lit. Well lit, fam. As they don't say anymore. Like, not. Yeah, there are the knights. Very nice. So these are the buckets which have various things. One's for trash, one's for recycling, one's for sprues. A clipboard, just in case, you never know. Night Lancer! Hell yeah. Oh, Night Lancer. Sure, I'll get round to mine eventually. Various drawers of all the bits and bobs. These are all the work in progress bits, and they're in separate ones. That's very cool. Very nicely done. Very cool indeed. Little pots here as well. The Night Lancer. I like this effect you've got with the armor. That's really cool. It's like a nebula-ish warp armor. That's really cool. How do you manage that? Next up we have... thank you for submitting. Just got a Space Wolf Combat Patrol. How good are they right now? Space Wolves I think are okay. Carrying case is kind of expensive, but it seems awesome. It is... I mean, with 25% off using code 425. A bit cheaper, but it is very, very solid. It's very well made. And it's small, small business. Set up orbit, you can use really useful sword rest and magnetic sheets exclusion. I mean, I did do that as well. But when you're carrying an army, you have to carry like 3 or 4 boxes when you could get 1 mag case 2 by. I mean, obviously, depending, it's up to you. But there are plenty of other options available. But this one is just a very good product. It is a premium, true. There are cheaper alternatives available, or you can make your own with reused sword rocks and magnetic sheets, but if you want a good one that's kind of done for you, yeah. Done with airbrush and pulled baby wipes. Ah, that's interesting. Very cool. Right, Flame. I recently moved and I'm finding and working on models on why 1 day a week I can get to paint by myself. The Rugrat is Morgana. The painted sprues are from not being able to take spray paint across state borders. The new state is weird. Oh. That is weird. Like is normal way I paint units, white and wraith were from a friend. The unbased minis are mostly minutes a month. I have a Morlock somewhere. Good to know that it's somewhere. Body pieces are up high. Manaceptor and bottom 2 are Turbogood and Tyron effects. Since these were taken, the repulsor finished. That's good. So the second squad heavy intercessors. Some soft toys here. This one's just kind of hanging on for dear life. This poor axolotl. Cool. Very nice. Various. Sorry. Ugh, there's another raid. Good lord, 2 raids and the bloody announcements don't work. It should say "Here comes trouble," but Twitch is being a nightmare. Kukia CH raided. Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you had a good stream. Come in. We're looking at people's piles of shame and judging them heavily for their misfortune. He's recording a YouTube video. It might be a YouTube video. It might not. We'll find out. It'll be on the whims if I can be bothered to edit it. Oh, shame is 5 minis big. Absolutely insane. You should see some of the ones we've been having today. This one's not too bad. Like, a lot of it's at least mostly built. There's just a pile of sprues. So they had to spray them because, what was it? Couldn't bring the spray over state lines, which is weird. But hey ho. Yeah, it's quite. They're just all over the place. I think that's the thing. This one's hanging over the edge. We don't like this. That paint is open. Please close it. Especially because you seem to be playing. What's that? That RimWorld. If you're playing RimWorld, I don't think you need... If you're playing RimWorld and watching my stream, you don't need this paint open. This paint can be closed. Please. Please. Please stop. Rex is nothing you should be proud of. Oh, well, I mean... Wait. Before we see Morgana, there's also another one over here that's unopened. Why? Stop it. Morgana. Everyone say hello to Morgana. We have another cat. Everyone say hello to Morgana. You use paint into minerals, where you can just paint this whole sprue. Exactly. So people do that. They like paint the sprue so it's like a display piece. And an Assassin's Creed. The stuff you paint is really cool. It's also just a... This would be really cool terrain. It's like a exploded repulsor. Oh dear. Very nice. Scythed Iridule Simp. I returned to the hobby about a year ago after a decade break due to Finecast. I've 1,450 of about 3k Tyranids painted. The remains are mostly monsters and termagants from the Starbox. I've decided I want to start a Marine army as well. Currently a whopping 400 points with 3 whole models via 2 Dreads and Librarian. Very nice. I'm not digging it all out of storage, but I do have rather the worst terrain GD ever made, and it's not valid for gameplay anymore. Fair enough. Alright, let's see. We've got a little cupboard here with your stuff in. Very nice. Various Ziploc bags of stuff. Very cool. Nice little corner. It's very weird. Like, it's a cool desk, but it's very weird. It's like lots of little cabinets and like cubby holes and stuff. But it's cool. Also a sideways periodic table mouse mat because you just don't have space to put it the other way. Oh dear. Is that the old card effects down there? You got the ooh, really nicely painted. Oh, this is a really cool color scheme. It's very nicely painted. That is a... There's a puddle. Thank you very much. How do you get this nice YouTube interaction? Will you teach me? The way to do it is to be bad at stuff. Like 3 years ago, start being bad at stuff, and then eventually people continue watching for some reason, and I don't get it. Yo, first stream. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, Twitch and YouTube are very different beasts. Mini, here's my contribution. Been in the hobby since September of last year, about 2k points of Dark Angels, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Need to get the Deathwing half of the army painted. Dogs' names are Teddy and Coco. Curious about the Sentinel box. I used the legs for a conversion to make a Dorado taller. Fair enough. Yeah, you have the Dorado there, and then this Sentinel was to make it taller. I guess it's this one. That's Dorado, right? Yeah. Cool conversion idea. Which you got a lot of it painted already. Yeah, you just need to do that side. This ain't doing you any favors. This is a nightmare. Oh, especially because you got your laptop on the corner here. Like, you get yourself a good chair. You gotta get yourself a good chair, man. That's a nightmare. Really nicely painted though. And you got lots of Deathwing Knights, which are cool. I don't see the lion. Anyway, this was Teddy and Coco. I want to say hello to Teddy and Coco. If 4 people can figure out streaming backend, it's an enigma to me. It's not bad. It's just you do OBS and then you like follow the instructions. Maybe. I'm gonna guess that's Teddy and that's Coco. I could be wrong. Very good. Bioraptor. Gotten a large portion of my horde built and primed, and I'm trying to get as much as possible finished before the start of 11th. So far this year, I've completed 64 models. That's very good. More than I've done. Need to upgrade my storage due to the amount I own, so I add the bottoms of my largest shelf. Oh, no. Currently painting the current project is Saturnine Redemptor Hybrid. Oh, it's B-Gay Do Crime again. Is it the same person? I think it is, yeah. B-Gay. We saw this, but we've seen this one before. That's I always just find that sticker funny. I don't know why. Oh yes, this is the guy with the wheel. The person with the wheel knights, which are really cool. They're really cool. This is heresy. I'm so sorry. You can't be doing this. What is this? Why would you do this? Why would you do this to yourself? I mean, I'm not gonna say, hey, live your life, but you probably like because you put it on with like command strips or something. Like you just stuck this metal on so you can magnetize these upside down. Just put a fucking shelf here. Get another one of these and just put it there. I love the power of magnets, right? Magnets are incredible. But also, this is just... That's just the Imperial Guard upside down. True. Just... This is a really cool tank, by the way. I really like the style you've done there. But this... Well, you also got this glowing Forge Fiend. And this Tank Knight. I feel like you've got a lot of very creative ideas. You know... Like you do a lot of weird cool conversions. This one's a step too far. This is a bit much. That's cool. That's a cool conversion. I need to work out if this top half would work with a the Onagar Doomcrawler legs. Oh god, that's worse. That's actually worse. I don't know why that's worse, but it is. Because I can just feel those. I can just see those tanks just falling like a thwomp, just smashing on the ground. Especially the fucking Baneblade. I mean, the Bad Moon Stomper and the Gorkand or Morkanaut, fantastic. But my god, this is what makes this picture worse. What makes this picture worse is there's fucking space on this shelf, mate. This one can just go there. These two just fit there. You didn't need to do this. I'd rather you had magnetized this shelf, because then at least if it falls, it doesn't fall far. Yes, it falls into other models, but it's not falling far. Excellent Heldrake, though. And then your boxes are nicely neat on the shelf. Got a few unopened there, but not huge amounts. That is just a 3D printed gun. I think it's cosplay. It looks like it's from Halo, maybe? It looks like a DMR. Anyone can confirm what reference this is? Is that because he can? I mean, that's the thing, right? But I might be right. That might not be the Halo DMR. It is a DMR. Pretty good at identifying guns, apparently. That is cool. And then this app is iPhone only, and I can't remember what it's called, but we ask every time. But it's an app that allows you to track MIDIs, but it's only available on iPhone. It's not available on Android. Also, charge your phone. Alright. I think this one's going to be the last one of the day, because I wanted to look at this one, because this one seems like it might be a bit of... This might be bad. This could cause problems here. Darren, I need help. That's all their message says. I don't think we have the music on for this one. Oh boy, okay. What's that? 6 big like cases full of unpainted minis. The 2 trays there. What are in these boxes? Old World Tomb Kings box 7. Judging by what I see through there, these are all full of boxes. There's 4 knights there. How many boxes are there? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. And if that's like a massive... Like, you fit like, what, 2 big sets into a box? You have a 50-tab spreadsheet to help keep track of it. Over 50. I think this is the one with 70k euros of models. It could be. There's a monolith there for size comparison. Just play in your head the Soul of Cinder from Dark Souls 3. Look at this. There's 2 stompers there. Another person with 2 stompers. At least they're built. I don't like how they're precariously balanced over a empty box. It's not so much that it's like, you know, that you've got all this stuff, but you're also precariously balancing stuff. Right. Oh my. This is a big room as well. It's floor to ceiling. Oh, hang on. Something I just noticed. These are 2 shelves deep. I didn't notice that before. That's... Like, the other one we saw that was massive, right? We saw that one, but it was all, like, on display. This is because these are in boxes. And we can't tell. Like, we have to kind of judge how much stuff is in them. I didn't realize it was too deep. I think you're in too deep. I think that's the problem right now. Because there's even more boxes back here. Because you have some stuff built as well. I noticed the unbuilt shelf down here. Not nearly enough painted. Why are there 3 old world starter sets? That's a good question, because these 2 are the same, right? Yeah, like if you can fit that much, which is like a whole starter set and then 2 big sets into one of these boxes, there must be so much. It's not as clear though. You have 2 titans. At least they're fucking painted. Oh, I don't like how precarious this is balanced as well. Oh, that needs to be sorted out. You got 2 titans. You got this guy at least. He's fun. I like him. That Talnar as well, and then 3 Beyblade chassis. Jesus fuck.
Hi Paul, you handsome bold man. Saw someone claiming to be you on a live channel playing 40k, but it couldn't be you though. You're a stick man.
I thought you were going to mention about the Discord thing, but no, thank you for the 100 bits. I was indeed a 3D ban for a brief period. 3D Beyblades are not painted though. True. That is true. There's also just some random Skaven on there, which I like. That's fun. What can I say? I love Old World. You also love Titans as well, apparently. Okay, this is a good. I mean, this is not good. I should rephrase. Yeah, this is a lot. I don't know where I was going with this. Got some chairs. Oh my god, just see the numbers. Box 36. Box 37. Box 38 is over here, I think. Oh my god. It's the fact that it's all boxed up. That's the thing that really concerns me. Because it means you're buying it and then just kind of storing it. Like, with no intention to get it out. Like, the ones back here, right? You have, like, if you wanted whatever is in there to paint, you have to do the stuff in front of it first. Or, because you're going to be like, oh, I want to go paint the thing that's in this box, like box 31 or whatever. You have to get moved, then you'll be like, oh, I can't be bothered moving. That's the thing that's freaking me out more. Is that it's like all away in boxes, like almost immediately. Oh yeah, because you can see that that's the size of like one big start set there. All the shelves are on wheels. Okay, that helps at least. It's not going to help over here with the... Oh no, that's on a wheeled shelf. Okay. So you put some thought into it. You say this is going to take you years to get through. I don't think you get through this in a lifetime. Unless you only paint and do nothing. Like, so you're tracking all of the... you have like the spreadsheet with all of the models on. How many models is... Or how many boxes is... Do you have that track, like how many models this is? That's the one thing I've seen with all the people who've had massive piles of shame. They're all very well documented, but that doesn't help. Wheeled shelf and carpet. I don't think this is carpet. I think this is tiles. I think this is like a garage. I think this is like stone or something. 50 boxes so far. But within those boxes, how many like sets are there, and how many models does that equate? Got my micro super this week. Haven't had opportunity to transfer anything yet, but it's a good display case. Hell yeah, it is a good display case. It's got the you know, the... My collection is 14 armies now for different games. I've got it all on spreadsheets, including stuff I need to buy. I mean, that's the thing. I don't, because I can't be bothered. You spend more time with the bureaucracy of your list. Most boxes are completely full. I can get at least 4 army boxes per brown box. Okay, so let's say an army box is on average 20 models. Probably more than that. Let's say it's 25 models. And you have 50 boxes. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. I spent a whole weekend just to catalog my collection. It took 2 full days. I think it's at 1,000 plus. I mean, the other one was 9,000, but that was a lot of smaller models. Still only 130 points. They'll keep me off the streets and out of trouble for a while. True. Like, it will physically block you from getting to the street because there's so much stuff. You can't get through your door. Oh, dear. Well, I mean, that's a good one to end it on because I need to head off. But thank you very much for watching. I am sure that if I'm quick, before you all run away, I can get you over to Liam Dempsey. If he's still streaming, he might not. Oh, yes, there you go. Yeah, go say hello to Liam Dempsey. If you're on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. That may or may not become a video. Probably will, at some point. I've had a good time. Hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Now I need to remember how to do this. I need to stop stream here.